What is good? What is good, everybody? The boys are back and we got some guests today. So I decided today we're going to bring some members of the community up and we're going to call some fucking leads live. Tim Coffey, he's blacked out right now. I don't know where the fuck he is. He's coming right back on. We're going to make sure he gets a contract on this live. And Nico and Rita have been fucking running it up. Nico just closed his first deal 2 weeks ago, a week ago,
Last Friday.
last Friday. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. So he's getting his flowers for that shit. And me and Rita are closing a deal today. It'll fund tomorrow. And Tim is up for a contract. So we're gonna be feeding some leads into these guys, having some fun calling and just doing the damn thing. So let me pull up. I forgot to pull up Instagram. I'm gonna pull this up right now. And then we're gonna get everything fucking popping today. So first, who wants to introduce themselves first? Let everybody volunteer at once.
Tim Coffey, Florida, Orlando, Florida. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, Timo.
My beautiful wife, Esposa. Let's go. Our internet just went down, but we're still thriving.
Fuck yeah.
Let's get it.
That's why I'm on the porch.
I'll take it, bro. Any way to get it, right?
Whatever the fuck I got to do, bro. We're doing it.
That's it. That's how it's fucking done,
Are
bro.
they doing it on here? All right.
Let's go. All right, who's next? Nico.
So Nicholas, living in Illinois. I started like 1 year ago trying to get a deal closed, and last Friday I got that. So yeah, looking for the next one.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Rita from New York. Been wholesaling for a few years now. Closing some deals, learning the business. Just here to come learn with these guys, the big dogs.
Let's get it. Ross and Jordan, how you guys doing today?
We know when back on. Los.
Brother, feeling amazing. Feeling fantastic, actually. Feeling mad grateful to just be alive, to be here with all these boys that I love deeply, growing our businesses, calling sellers, helping people out around the nation, just doing what we do, man. It's a good day to be a good day.
Let's get it. That's a fucking frequency we need today. Let's go. We got Rich Wonders in the comments. Novation King, what's good? What's good, my brother? Hope you're doing good. And Rossi boy, let's go.
It's been a phenomenal morning. There's been a lot of moving parts. Got buyers going into a few properties today, starting to get some bites on these novations on the market. Team's in a good mood. We're gonna try to lock something up today, but we're at a high frequency. We're getting shit done, and excited to take this on, man.
Let's go. Entrepreneur 215. What up, boys? What is good?
What up, baby?
We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna get some of these boys some contracts. We're gonna get some contracts, and it's all gonna be good. So to start off the call, really quick for Tim Coffey, we got a portfolio that we got to call. So Tim, did you text me, or was it in the private chat that you sent that?
I texted it to you.
Okay, I got it right here.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yo, chat, put it in the comments. Who's locking up the first deal? We got 6 killers on the call right now. Let's see. Jeremy says, I want a contract. Hit us up, Jeremy. We can help you get it.
hey, is this Bobby?
Hello?
Hey, is this Bobby?
It is.
This is Joey. You were speaking with Tim about the portfolio that you have.
Oh, yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. That's always good to hear. So Tim said you have this portfolio. It's in Ohio. Let me just pull it up really quick while we're on the phone. So is this basically, are these all rented out, or do you have these owner financed to other people right now?
I've got about 4 of them are rentals, and the rest are land contracts.
Okay. So on those land contracts, obviously people are just paying you monthly payments on those.
Correct. And I do get down payments when they're due again.
Okay.
If I want to continue.
So I guess how would you be looking to sell these then? Would you do something creative on your end where we took over what you already have in place?
You know what? I am in a process of retiring, so I'm not interested in carrying any financing. I won't be around long enough to benefit from it.
Got it. So you're just trying to sell the notes, basically.
Right.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
complete sense.
if you look at I only set them up on 2-year or 3-year land contracts. There's a reason for that. In the state of Ohio, a land contract stays in your name. It doesn't go to the person's name unless there's 20% equity or more, or it's been available for 5 years. So I don't make it available for 5 years because that means that if I do have to evict someone, they had it over 5 years, I would have to go through the foreclosure process, which is very expensive in money and time. If it's under 5 years, which mine are, I can evict them just like it's a rental. So there's a major advantage of doing that. So if you look at my spreadsheet, do you have that in front of you by chance?
Yes, I do. I'm looking at it as we speak.
If you go over to column O, it'll show you the original amount. P shows you what they still owe. Q is an update, the date the contract starts. And column R is the date the contract ends. So most of these that I'm doing now, I put in there a 3 to 5% rent increase every month of the 3 years of a land contract. And the tenants pay for their own repairs. I don't do their repairs. And it works out very well for me. So you can see that I've got some coming up. That first one you're looking at, Buena Vista, it ends on 2/1/2026. So I sent them out a letter, which I've got one ready to go on December 1st, every 60 days prior to their end date. And I'll tell them that they can refi, they can leave, they can get their own loan, and I give them their options. If they do stay on with me, I ask for additional down payment, and the rent goes up to whatever the market conditions are when I do it.
Oh, wow.
Am I making any sense to you?
Yeah, no, that's making sense. And then when do they take title then? That would be in the 3 years per contract, basically?
No, they never get title unless they buy me out. They go get their own loan. That's why I'm explaining to you that if it's over 5 years, they can ask for the title. They don't, but they can.
So they have the option to buy. It's kind of like a lease option with these.
Kind of like that, but it's a little stronger than that.
Got it. That makes sense. And then question, on the bottom I see grand total income. That is the gross, the 350, and then the 299 is the net. Is that correct? This is
Which are you all the way at the bottom?
not the bottom, but the middle, like line 32.
Property.
Or I'm sorry, 33 technically. Like for the single family portfolio side of it.
Okay, what I've got for the annual PITI, I've got 325,000. Are we in the same? Like this is line 31, column H. What do you show there?
35. I see three. Hold on. Where are you saying annual PITI? Column H.
Right.
I'm seeing 350.
I see what you're saying. Yes, you're correct. The column that I would figure my ROI on, though, is the one under J, because that takes out the taxes and insurance.
So that's the net. That's the literal
That's
NOI
the net,
for the
right.
year.
That's correct.
Okay. I know you weren't really discussing numbers too much with Tim. Do you even have a range you're looking to get? Cap rate, anything, just so I have something to work off with here?
Well, it's there. It's under H32.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, no, it's B32. Look under that.
So the 2 million, the 2.223, 100.
Well, it's got 2,250,000 on mine.
Wait, what am I missing?
That's for the houses.
Yeah, for
If
the
you did
houses.
commercial, it's another 220, 275.
So 2,250,000, you said?
2,250,000, right? Are you looking under B32?
Yeah, right now I'm on 32.0. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. It's right there. It's under 32A or B. Yeah, okay. Sorry, there's a lot of numbers. Sometimes my mind just starts going.
That's no problem. Sometimes these are hard to pick up on.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm good with math usually. I was a finance major in college, but we didn't pursue that career for too long. So
Yeah, I should learn from you then.
No, we're just good on the real estate side now, and you obviously have the big portfolio, so I got to learn how you figured out to build this whole thing up, because this stuff's great. Okay, so you're basically looking for about 2.25. Give me 2 seconds then. Okay. And is that negotiable at all?
Well, not really. I mean, you can always make me an offer, Joe, but is it Joe or Joey?
Joe, Joey, Joseph, whichever you prefer.
Okay, yeah, you can always make me an offer, and
Okay.
I could tell you whether I could accept it or not. I could tell you I've had offers lately. I mean, it seems like investors are coming out of the woodwork right now. So things must be changing for them in a good way. So yeah, I mean, I look at the rate of return that you can get, and if you're satisfied with that, okay. If you're not, you give me your best offer.
Okay. I love it. Okay. And so condition, rehab, everything, the tenants are taking care of all of that.
They are, except for the rentals. I take care of those, and I
Okay.
think there's only 4 of them in there of that 29.
Okay. So the rentals, tenant, you take care of those. Everything else, tenants take care of. Okay. So you're looking for 2.25 on this. And I guess the main reason you're selling these is you're just retiring?
Yeah. My daughter works for me, but I'm 76 years
Where'd I
old. I'm
fuck up
ready
there,
to
Rita?
retire. So yeah, that's why they're for sale. Yeah, you're not going to get a fire sale from me, Joey.
I get it.
That's what you're looking for. But
No,
you'll get a good rate of return.
I'm just trying to figure out the situation. That's usually what I'm trying to figure out. So that
You're
makes sense.
trying to find out my motivation,
Always.
and I understand that.
Absolutely. Okay. And how long have you been investing to build this up?
Probably over 30 years. I actually, in my area, I remodeled and sold conventionally probably over 350 units in my heyday.
Wow.
But yeah, as I got older, I slowed down, of course. But when I was in my heyday, I mean, it was great. And I still sell properties. I'll sell 3 this year conventionally. And it'll give me, in terms of my profit, probably, and this is net.
Look at Ross in the background right now.
Maybe 2.25.
2.25?
Yeah, that's my net on just those 3 I sold.
Oh, wow.
Where I bought them, remodeled them, and sold them. So I do that a lot too. But in my heyday, I was doing about 10 or 12 a month. I'm sorry, a year, not a month. I wish it was a month.
I'm the same with me. I love that. Okay. And then was it always a good experience? Do you ever have any crazy tenants when you were doing this stuff?
Not on land contracts. Once in a while you run into one. I never say never. But when I was doing the rental business in this area, it was a revolving door. They weren't even making it past their first year on a lease. And I was going in and remodeling again because they didn't take care of it. My tenants here, I've had tenants in here 20 years. And they paid off the house 5 times already. So, yeah, I mean, it's all different. Most of my land contracts, I will tell you, stay a lot longer than less than a year. I've got them, like I said, I've got them 2 and 3 years leases. And that means you don't have to go in and fix them up again after 1 year. And for me, it works out good. You got to determine if that's right for you.
Yeah, no, definitely. For my buy and holds, anytime I'm taking stuff down, I like to do little stress because I started off in wholesaling real estate. That's like what got me into the business. And
Yeah.
that's very high stress because the type of sellers you're usually dealing with are not always the funnest. And we have title issues coming up every single day. Just a lot of barriers to get through. So when it comes to buy and holds, the lesser the stress, the better for me because
Absolutely. And I came out of retailing. I was a vice president for Macy's. And the stress in that job compared to the stress in retailing is like, or the stress in retailing as opposed to the stress in real estate is like night and day. There's hardly, for me, no stress because I'm so used to stress. Yeah, so I mean, for me, it's been great.
Definitely. No, you kind of get used to it. I mean, I've only been doing it for 5 years now, but like the first two, I remember my first couple deals I ever did was like you thought somebody died the amount of stress that we had, and then now it's like
I know it.
a big
When you
problem
first
comes
start
up.
out, I can understand that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and then now we're at the point where it's like it's just part of the course.
My wife and it got to me. My wife stopped. We got to it.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah, what changed everybody's thinking, including hers, was when the checks start coming in.
That's
And
exactly
then
what it
boy,
is.
this is pretty good.
I could deal with the stress for this kind of money.
Absolutely. The more money you make, the more stress you can take.
It's so true. It's so they always say bigger, more money, more problems, but I mean there are going to be more problems with it, but you're able to handle it more. So I can definitely see that coming true as we're going through the business right now. And was this full time for you then? Like you weren't doing anything else for
No,
business?
I started it. Oh God, I retired from retailing when I was 48 years old because of the real estate. But I started investing at about 40 years old, 38, and I was investing for 10 or 12 years while I was working because I needed somewhere to. I was making a lot of money at the time, and I needed somewhere to invest it, and I wasn't happy with 1 or 2% from the bank and maybe 4 or 5% from mutual fund, from money markets. So I found this. I get anywhere from 15 to when I was selling them, I was making up to 40, sometimes 50% on my money in a year, within a year. Now you can't do that very well anywhere else. So yeah, it's been good for me. So you're on the right track. I mean, you're going to be wealthy if you stick with it. There's no question about it.
Trust me, I've been broke for so long trying to figure it out. We finally had a very good year last year and this year, thank God. But there's no quitting me now. Trust me. Like this is all I've done for the last 5 years, and it's gonna be all I do for probably the next 30.
Yeah, that's great, especially if you're doing it full time, because it really doesn't take full time. If you're doing full time in this, you're doing something wrong.
Definitely. Well, I like doing it full time, putting it all in so that I get there quicker. You know what I mean? Because if I have my time invested
in real estate, it's like a smorgasbord. There's so many different avenues you could take, from wholesaling, retailing, lease options, owner financing. I mean, it just goes on and on.
So commercial, triple net leases, freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that made me very attracted in it. I was doing insurance and financial planning first, and it was just too salesy for me with trying to convince people to buy life insurance and all that. I was with Mass Mutual for about 4 years, and then I found real estate, and it's very simple. It's either you want to sell or you don't want to sell. There's no gray area or weird area in this business, which that part I love.
And another good thing too, Joe, is you can control real estate. You go into the stock market or you go into some of these other investments, well, it's under somebody else's control. With real estate, now I have stocks and bonds and all that BS, but with real estate, I control this. But with the other ones, I'm worried about somebody else controlling it. And whenever you lose control, along comes wasting time and money.
Absolutely. It's like one president or one person says one wrong thing with the company and your stock plummets. And you just see your money going up in a blender sometimes. Obviously, if you don't sell, it doesn't matter. But still, it's like that's not. Yeah, I don't want to be 50, 60 years old, having to look at the news every day, watching the stock market, hoping my money's still there.
Right. Yeah, you definitely need to be in the stock market, but you need to have enough income so you can last the long term, because long term stocks will work out for you. But if you're in a position where you can't watch without stressing out the ups and downs of the stock market, then you shouldn't be in it.
Not at all.
Because it's going to go up and down. There's no question about it. It's down right now.
Oh, yeah. No, that's how it's going to go. And you get emotional with that. That's why for me with real estate, I mean, especially in the wholesaling realm, it's like we can move with the market. Even on the buying end, you can move with the market as well. So it's like as long as...
And you can make money in any kind of economy. Just got to adjust your strategies just a bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, that's very true. Okay. So with these, what I'm seeing... If we were going to do it, like there's two ways I could do this. Obviously, I know you said you're not really looking to hold any paper because you're trying to retire. If we did it where I did come up with a big down payment, is there any way you would consider financing any of it, or is that just out of the question?
You know what? It's a good question that you have, and sometimes people will go along with that. I do that a lot. But in my case, no, because we made good money and my daughter runs it for me. So there's no stress for me. I just get involved if she runs into something unusual and she'll call me to ask me what to do. So, yeah, I mean, it keeps her. I pay her. She makes over $100,000 a year from me. And I keep her in that job. So. No, I'm not really interested in carrying the paper on it.
Got it.
Now, I might do that if I had a large down payment for the commercial part of it, but not for the residential.
Maybe we can.
People have to look at. You don't have when you buy good deals on wholesale. You have to start from the beginning. You have to fix it up to rent it or whatever you're going to do with it, and you have to go find a tenant. Well, this way they're all there.
Exactly.
So yeah, you don't have to worry about all that.
How long would you be looking to get this closed in? Or I guess the question is, how long would you give me to close this in?
You can take as long as you want, but
within reason, obviously.
A long time.
Say it again.
Pardon me? No, what I was going to say, I've been at this a long time, and I get all kind of requests for all kind of deals.
Yeah.
And I'm creative myself. That's one of the good things about being in real estate. But what happens was they want to tie my property up for 30, 60 days, and then go out and find somebody to finance it. And I'm not interested in that. If you have the money, you call me up, we'll do the deal. My property's 29. I'd say they're probably 98% ready to go. They're already at a title company. We've already done the title work. So it's like if you called me tomorrow and said I want to close next week, I could do that for you. But if you want to send me an offer that says, Bob, I need 60 days to close and I need an assignment clause in there and all that, I'm not interested in it.
Got it.
I want to know if you're ready to go.
I need an assignment clause in any business we'll ever do, because even when I buy it myself, I'm going to make an assignment fee on the deal and I'm going to use that as reserves. And you don't pay me that. My lenders pay me that. So like if we're going to do this, the assignment clause we would need in there. And typically the way I would get this done is, for a commercial deal, for a portfolio deal, $2 million, I'm probably going to bring in a commercial lender to fund this for me. And all I would need from you is just the ability to be able to do that. And as long as you are willing to work with us, then we could probably get this done at a reasonable price.
Okay, but I can tell you right now, Joey, I'm not interested in that. When you get your commercial investor and he has the money, I have the property.
I'm talking about a lender, though, not an investor. Obviously, I'm going to raise some money for the debt.
Whoever it is, if you get the money and they say, okay, we're 100% ready to go, I'm ready to go. But I'm not going to sign another contract because I've done it several times already. And what happens is you say, well, I need a deposit. Well, the deposit never comes. So, I'm down to, I've been doing this a long time, so I know all the tricks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know all the tricks, but I know.
You know most of them.
Yeah, so I'm not interested in doing that. So I want you to know up front so I don't waste your time either.
Yeah, I don't want to waste your time in any way, shape, or form. What I do know is from what it's netting, I think we can work a good deal out here that would win for both of us. I just need to make sure I could get it done for you. And like, if we're gonna do it, I would definitely need at least some form of due diligence time. I got to send some people over to go walk everything just so I know what we're getting into. And unless, look, if you have someone that's ready to go in the next 30 to 60 days, go with them, obviously. I don't want to hold you up or waste your time. But if you could give me the time to be able to get this done, then I think as long as we agree on numbers, we could get this done together. But it's just like we gotta. I don't care what I'm buying, whether I buy from a realtor, a direct to seller, wholesaler. We're gonna need a $2 million deal. We're gonna need some time to get everything together. And like the only way I'm gonna get it together, I can't even show it to a lender if I don't have a contract in place. We both know that. So that I would definitely need a contract.
That's not totally true. That's in your world. In my world, it's a little different. It's what I'll give you a good example. When I was remodeling all these houses, I'll start from the beginning. First of all, I worked with a lot of real estate agents to buy my properties at the prices I wanted. And of course, you've been in this, so you know that they tell you up front, well, nobody's going to sell you that at that price. Well, I got over 350 units that says they are. So once the real estate agent knows you're serious and you're going to close, once you make an offer and it's accepted, the whole new world opens up to you. That's number one. Number two is when I started doing the remodeling, everybody would tell me when I started getting bids for remodels, all the contractors would tell me, well, I need 50% up front or I need X amount up front. And I'd say, why? I don't pay that. I pay when the job's done. Well, you'll never get anybody to do that. Well, I got 350 plus units that says we can. So it's just a matter on your attitude and how you want to handle your own business. And you do what's your own thing. You do what you feel comfortable with. But what I'm telling you, this is what I feel comfortable with. And that's the only thing I'm going to do. That's why I'm successful. I don't let other people tell me what I can do and what I can't do. And I don't mean to sound harsh. I hope I'm not coming across that way.
Yeah, no, you're not sounding harsh at all. I completely respect you. Like me and you are kind of exactly the same type of people. So I get exactly what you're saying. I have my ways of doing it. You have your ways of doing it. And that's what's made both of us successful. Obviously, you have a lot more experience than me in the business, but 100%. It's just for us to get this done or for me to get any deal done, I need a contract. That's the first step. And then from the contract, I need to go walk it. I got to send, I'm not going to go walk it. I'm in Colombia myself, but I'm going to send my team to go walk it. And then we're going to get the money together. We're going to close on it. And the only way I won't close on a deal is usually there's two reasons. It's either one, actually three, I'll say. One, I just completely messed up my underwriting and I thought this was a good deal and it was terrible. And at this point in the game, that's usually not the case. At least I hope. Especially on the commercial side, because it's pretty simple underwriting. It's just cap rate. It's not like it's like rocket science here. Number two, you tell me stuff about the property that isn't true, and you weren't honest about everything in the initial assessment, and we uncover stuff that was going on with the properties. People aren't paying, whatever, and obviously at that point we'd have to renegotiate. Or number three, we go to the properties and there's gaping holes in the walls or holes in the floors, roofs caving in. Crazy stuff like that's going on. It's just not in the condition we thought it was in. And obviously at that point, then we would not be able to close. But for us to get the process started, like I think me and you could work something out. Like I think we could figure out a deal. It's just, I need to make sure I put one foot in front of the other to get this done for you. He either lost connection or he's thinking. Could you hear me still? We just lost connection because he's still here, but I can't hear him and he can't hear me. Hold on. Everybody fucking grinding and calling right now, though. Bobby, could you hear me? Let's try calling him back. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough cookie, Tim.
That makes it worth it, right?
Hello?
Hey, Bobby.
Oh, hi, Joey. I don't know if it's my phone or not, but I lost you for a couple minutes.
No, it's okay. It's okay. What was the last thing that you heard?
You were explaining to me how you work, and I was telling you that's not how I work.
Got it. Got it. So you don't think there's any way we could get a deal done? Then you're saying?
No.
I mean, 30 days. You couldn't give me.
Chances of me selling this in the next 60 days are not real good. Now we're going into the heat of the season when you get to January, February.
Yeah.
So things are going to change. And like I was telling you, and I really mean this, I'm getting so many calls right now from investors. So something must be opening up, because you've been in this business long enough to know when you don't get any calls, things aren't working right. But when you start getting a lot of calls, things are opening up. So I'm going to sell it, but I'm going to sell it on my terms. With a little bit of negotiation.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be willing to even give me 30 days to get this figured out.
Nope.
And why is that?
You can have your 30 days, but you won't have a contract with me. In other words, you got the information.
Yeah, but then we don't have a deal.
Well, we will if you get the right price.
Not if someone calls you in a week.
Well, I doubt somebody's going to call me in a week, but they might.
Yeah,
that's a chance you got to take.
We both got to take some chance here to get this done, brother. That's the only way business works. I've never done a deal without a contract.
I know. I've done a lot of things people never did.
Have you done deals without contracts?
On word of mouth until I wrote a contract, yeah.
But then you wrote the contract.
Sometimes, if I'm at somebody's house or if I'm on the phone with somebody, I tie it up until I get there verbally. And this is the honest truth too. When I was working, my job, I live in Youngstown. My last job in the company was the Cleveland operation, and it was the biggest store in the chain. I was driving from Youngstown to Cleveland an hour and 20 minutes each way. So this is when I started investing. I was making deals over the telephone with the understanding I'd pick a date and a time to go look at it, and I did do the contract right there.
But you weren't closing once you looked at it, obviously, right? You weren't putting up hard money.
Right. I would negotiate right on site. Mm-hmm. and write the contract right there. Usually when they called me, I'm always looking for what you're looking for, motivated sellers. So when they call me, like from an ad or from word of mouth or a real estate agent, they already know that they're not going to get full price from me. So it gives me a little bit of an edge once I get there. And that's the best way I can tell you to negotiate is find that motivated person, or let them find you, actually.
I guess my question is, if you're not that motivated to sell it, then what would be the difference if you gave me a chance at 30 days to actually close this for you? Like, I'm not closing in 30 days. I know that.
I've done it about 4 or 5 times already.
On this same portfolio?
Yeah.
Where'd they lock you up at then? Because you were probably dealing with people that were not me, that have no idea what they're doing. 100%
of these people were seasoned investors, or not investors, but they were in betweens. And all the news is good until it comes down to getting the money, and that's when it falls apart. So I'm not doing that anymore. So,
but where was the issue then? Because like, if 5 different people had you under contract, let's say they were at the full 2.25. Yeah. Like the only thing that's telling me is that wouldn't have been a deal then, unless if multiple people already did it. They just had no idea they either had no idea what they were doing, or didn't talk to enough people, or I don't even know at that point. That means 2.25 is too much for the portfolio, but it's a 13 cap, so I don't think it's too much there. I think they just might have not known what they were doing. We literally just got, me and my friend Jordan just got one done in California at, I think it was like I think it was actually exactly 2.5 million. And that one was a 90-day close, I want to say. We did a 30-day due diligence, and then we got it done, and it actually closed, and that was at a way lower cap rate. I mean, granted, it was California. You're going to get things at a lower cap rate, but we sold that around a 6.5 to 7 cap. So, like, this is 13 cap. The going rate in Ohio, in this area, we have a couple other deals we're working in. Let me tell you that town right now. It's not Warren. It's right next to Warren, though, right by there.
Youngstown?
No. Mansfield's one of them, and then Willard.
That's
Mansfield and Willard.
Yeah, I know Mansfield. I used to have a store down there.
So we're working those too, but I know the cap rates here is usually something around 10. So I know you're not the most motivated seller, but I think we can get this done for you. I just need to be able to do it. That's the only way we could do it.
I understand completely what you're saying. You have a way that you do business, and that's okay, but mine's different. And I'm not going to deviate from that.
So what would it take to get a deal done with you then? You're telling me like I have to close on it right now and that's it? $2 million, I'm ready to go and we're closing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Who's going to do that though?
That's how you get your best deals. When I go out and buy a deal, I close it within 2 weeks to a month. And that's why I get good deals, because I can close.
Yeah, I get that part.
I don't say give me 30 days or 60 days. I shouldn't say that. It depends on the deal. Like if I just did a deal in Florida where I said, and I've done this many times, where I would put together an owner finance deal, and I'd say, well, my payment will not start for 90 days. And I've done a lot of those. So I've got 90 days to go out and find a tenant buyer to stick in that property before I have to start paying.
Yeah, 100%.
So I've done that too. I've done a lot of different things. So, I've got a little bit of a background. I wouldn't say I never learn anymore, because I'm working on this program right now and I'm learning. So it's a continuous thing, and I like it. So it's not work to me. But I will not deviate from this plan right now. I've just done too much of it.
I got you. So, I mean, the one thing, look, if we don't get it done, it's all good. We have many other deals to look at right now. But the one thing I'll say just to you is that I know to get somebody to just drop $2 million without doing any due diligence, anything on the deal.
You would do your due diligence.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it without a contract. Like I know every big investor I've ever met, they're not going to just go straight into due diligence. They're going to need something in paper that says we got a deal.
I understand that part. But what I'm saying is I want the financing in place, that you got the money. I've done things like I'd get letters from banks and people, and I don't even know who they are, that says this is my proof of funds letter. Well, that means nothing.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
Okay, I could write one up right now for you.
I know you could. I could get one for $2 right now on the internet. Trust me, there
I know
many ways to do it.
You could get them. So that doesn't mean anything to me. When I know it's firm money, then you'll get my attention.
Got it. Okay. Well, the one thing I know is no one's going to come with firm money ready to go until they go through their process. And they're going to need some time to do that. I've been doing this not as long as you, but every investor I've worked at in the commercial space, this is how they've always done their deals. So that's why I know we got to do it this way. But
yeah, well, I know that. Like I said, that's your world. I live in a different one.
Understood. Okay. Well, look, I appreciate your time today. If anything changes, you're willing to bet on me and give me freaking 30 days. If you want me to send you HUDs that we've closed, commercial deals we've closed, whatever you need to see that we actually do close, I could absolutely do that. But yeah, just let me know if anything changes, and if not, I hope you get these done.
Okay, well, same goes for you.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Joey. Thanks for calling.
Absolutely, Bobby. I really appreciate your time. God bless, brother.
God bless you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Yeah. So, look, good, bro. That's one of the annoying part about this is that is a good fucking deal. That's the annoying part about it. But it's like, bro, I'm not going to go market this deal. I'm sorry. I love you, Tim. I want to make money with you, brother. but there's
guys, he's not one to work with anybody. He's a hard ass. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. So that's one of those guys, Tim, we're going to keep in the follow-ups. And eventually, on a better day, he might be willing to work with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, just keep trying. That's all you can do with a guy like that. There's no other way around it.
Yep.
Yo, Joey.
Was good.
Well, I got a lady who got a short sale. I don't know if, I guess we can talk about it
Your short
offline,
sale's
but
already approved,
no, it's not approved. That's the thing.
but it's a short sale situation.
Yeah, she has like a 200K HELOC and a 100K mortgage.
Oof.
Yeah, it's tight. The numbers are tight, but I don't know how it's going to work. She's really nice. It's in Port Charlotte. Like, she's ready. She's driving and she's ready to talk. I just didn't know how to maneuver it. She sent me a video. You want me to send you the address?
Mortgage payoffs. We could look at it as a sub two. See if she could send you the mortgage payoff statements, and then we'll analyze it once we have that.
Okay.
Yeah. See if we can get that first. That's usually how we're going to do a deal like that.
Yeah.
So I would call her back and get those, Rita.
Okay.
And I got a lead for somebody. They just sent me a thumbs up. It's not like this is like the hottest lead, but I'm going to put it in the chat. Tim, are you at your desk yet or you're driving? You're out.
Who are you talking to?
You're the more.
You're at your desk?
I'm down. I'm down on internet. I have no internet.
Fuck.
I'm fucking waiting. I'm using this with my wife's phone right now. So as soon as the internet comes back on, I'm sitting here waiting. We just discussed it. We're trying to avoid not getting into a fight. So yeah, I'm sitting here just like let's go.
It's all good. So you can't make a call then, obviously, right?
I can't do shit right now. I'm
okay.
Come back on any second.
All right, I got you. We'll wait for it to come back on.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Joey.
Nico, are you on the phone? I don't know if he is, but he got the whole recording studio set up right there. Let's go. All right, what's good, Rita?
No, I was gonna ask you, bro. So subject to would probably be the best way, right? You can't wholesale.
Potentially, yes. It's obviously not a wholesale. She has a HELOC and a mortgage for $300,000 in Port Charlotte. Where's the address?
Yeah, I'll put in the chat. She's a really sweet woman. She got diagnosed with cancer. That's the reason why she wants to sell. So she's really motivated. She got all her stuff out.
How much is the total loan balance?
About she said about 350.
This might be a sub 2. Is it in good condition or does it look like these pictures on Zillow?
It's in decent condition. She said just a cosmetic. She sent me a few videos. I'll send them to you.
Okay. You want to give me her number?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I told her my partner will call you. Yeah, I told her my partner will call you. I'm like, she's moving to Tennessee, bro. She already got her stuff out, but she's moving to Tennessee. And the house is pretty much cleared out. She was thinking about listing it for $350.
Let's go. I got a little care package while we're sitting here. This is going to excite Jordan for a second. What do we just get? This is like the Dave Portnoy unboxing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got the NAD Plus. Look at that. Let's go. Amor. Sostener esto es nada. This is a shit right here, guys. For energy, recovery, all of it. Make sure you guys research NAD Plus. What are its benefits? How much is that on me? All right, well, I gotta be a child for a second, guys. It's so satisfying.
Any money, and I could use that to put on the other purchases I've had made that I'm dealing with the bank with currently.
Okay.
But there's no, I'm making all my payments right now, so there's no, I've got to sell it. It's just something that's, one of them I never had a renter in, the other one, I guess the renter moved out 3 years ago, and I haven't decided what all I want to do with it yet.
Okay.
I got. I'm even though I work till dark, I've got work lined up that would last me 7 days a week for 3-4 years.
All right. Understood. I mean, that's good. That you can...
I had an electrician just get in touch with me. I had saying that, well, I see the electricity is disconnected. That makes it easier on me. I was going, well, that's fine. Oh, my biggest worry is getting
I tried calling her. She didn't
the
answer.
200 amp breaker box hooked up to the electrical box in the garage. He goes, oh, my quote didn't include that. So I'm going, okay, so this guy sent me a quote without even going by the property first.
Oh, she's calling back.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Michael, I appreciate you kind of giving me insight onto what's got you making this decision right now. My condolences for your mom. I can imagine that it's not at all easy going through all of that stuff. So my heart's with you on that, and I completely understand it motivating you to just kind of move on and make some of these moves for you in your life. So yeah, I'd like to see what I can do to help take these off your hands. Michael, what I'd like to do now, I think I have all the information I need. I'm just going to go and double check my numbers here, just as far as the rehab cost. I just want to make sure I'm calculating everything accurately. I'd like to just place you on about a 3 to 5 minute hold while I go and check my numbers here. And I'll come right back with you, and I'll let you know where I can be at as far as a cash offer on these properties for you, okay?
Well, you're not going to send out a contractor to have a look and get back with you. That'll be within the 30 to 60 day time period for y'all to back out of the contract.
Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll go and run my numbers, and I'll come back and we will discuss my cash offer. If that offer works for you at that point, what I would do, my process is I'll snag an email address from you. I'll go type up the purchase agreements and I'll get them sent over to you. You and I can review them together. We can read through every line in the contract, make sure you're good with everything. And if you feel comfortable, we can both sign it and move forward on these properties. We'll put the 60-day timeline on it to make sure you have enough time to get everything out for your cousin. And even if you need more time at the end of that 60 days, if you need more time to move the stuff out, I'm flexible. I'm here to work with you.
Well, that sounds good.
All right, sir. Cool. I appreciate it. If you'll give me just a few minutes here, I'm just going to place you on a brief hold. I'm just going to go double check my numbers. And if it takes me any longer than 3 to 5 minutes, I'll just pop back on the line to let you know I'm still working here.
Okay. I'm not even sure. I've got to go sandblast. And I've about moved all the parts that I can actually get away with moving while being on the phone.
Okay. I can give you a call back in a few minutes. That's no problem.
Well, I'm probably going to be blasting for about 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
So,
well, if
you want to go ahead and touch base with me again after you crunch your numbers and let me know what you come up with, that'd be good.
Okay. That sounds great, Michael. Let's do that. You go and do what you got to do with the sandblasting. I'll just shoot you a text when I'm ready. And as soon as I hear back from you and you got a couple minutes to hop back on the phone, we'll go over my offer and hopefully get that agreement over to you, and we'll get the process started for you.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right. Appreciate your time, Michael. We'll talk soon. All right, Joey, say it. I saw your face. Is he on a call? Okay, he's talking to somebody else. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I feel like those are a lock, bro. This guy just wants $70K for each of those properties. I got an ARV of 201 and on like 210 on the other. They do need full guts. I'm thinking rehab 70, 80K. That puts me right about 60, 70K offer price.
All right. I'm gonna run these for you, starting with the first, Jordan.
Yeah, check him out, because I think obviously he wants 70. I'm gonna hit him at 60. I'm gonna let him tell me to fuck off, and then we'll probably lock him at 70.
So you want to start with 701 East Pine?
Yeah.
All right.
That one has the most comps. The other one is a little more spread out as far as the comps I was able to find, but
Like, it looks like you should be good on this one, Jordan, but I think you need it lower. It's like anytime a seller's asking 70 and like we just lock it up at 70, I've never moved those deals.
no, and I feel that I want to hit him at like 50, 60 just with the offer and just see his response to that.
How big is the house?
Pine Street is Tokyo Terrace is 1,200. 1,600.
1682 square feet. I'm seeing an average sale price in the entire area, 206.
Yeah, I got
So,
200
no,
on
it's
the
going
ARV on
up.
there.
But you said it's a full gut, though?
Yeah, I'm estimating about 75K on a remodel. That's including foundation, roof, electrical, plumbing. 104 on the rehab?
Off the square in RJ's calculator, off the square footage on the low price end, it's 104,000.
Yeah, I got 100 to 108 for Rena.
So I'd
You guys
say
are
you
using
probably
the
got to be
titanium
at like.
calculator?
I mean, when there's no cash comps, yeah, it's at the very least, it's going to hit you on the like higher end of where you need to be.
What do you mean by that?
Like the rehabs, I feel like are always accurate on this shit. I've never really had any issue with rehabs, and 1,600 square foot for a full gut job sounds pretty accurate. So like if we do quick math, if someone's going to flip it, they buy it for 70, which is what you'd have to sell it for. Put 100 grand in there at 170. They pay out realtor commissions after selling for 206. They're losing money.
Yep. Yeah, that's
You
too
probably
bad.
got to be at like 30, 40 realistically.
Yeah, you need it. Your MAO would be like 35,000 on this one.
Shoot that shot.
Because you could sell it. I think people are going to be buying at 45 to 55K.
Yeah. Like maybe you could push it for 60, but I think even at 60, like if I put in the flip calculator at 60, if they bought it at 50, they're only making 27,000 on their flip.
I feel that. So this is not for the sake of argument, not being argumentative here. I just don't love the hard square foot calculation for rehab. I much prefer, I'm going to shout out Bricked here, the rehab calculator, because it's itemized and it's telling me how much each thing is actually going to cost, right? So I'm going to factor in foundation, that's 10K, roof, that's 10K, electrical rewiring, 10K, flooring throughout, we're looking at 7,500, bathroom remodel, 8K, kitchen remodel, 20K, painting throughout, about 2,500. On a full gut, what else am I missing?
Roof, exterior?
Roof, 7,500. So what do you think, exterior painting?
Probably exterior painting, yeah.
Exterior, okay, let me add that.
Windows.
Exterior painting. I'll put windows
What
too,
about
and
HVAC?
new windows as well.
HVAC's probably going to run another 10.
Drywall. Yeah, drywall. Because you're doing full rewiring for electrical, right?
Yeah. No, and this is good. This isn't me. I really like. I just
I
like
think those are things
knowing
that we gotta get put
itemized.
into bricks. Like it's
I'm
itemized,
doing
but I
it.
think there's stuff that it's not put it in too.
HVAC
No,
is
for
going to
sure.
be.
But I can go into the chat bot. Like right now, I just added. I gave it a prompt: add foundation repair. That's 10K, and then I just prompted: add exterior painting, new windows, HVAC, and drywall installation. And we'll see what that spits us out.
Real quick, I'm just a little confused on the foundation only being 10K, because like in the history, like it's typically like 25 to 60K.
Give me a second, and I will tell you how I got that calculation once it's done with this.
I mean, if they have to like literally drill in,
Rip up my offer prices.
Rip up all the cement. I mean, foundations are serious, especially if it's in the floor, then up the walls. I mean,
It's almost definitely going to be $100,000 if there's foundation. If there wasn't foundation, probably like 80, 90. I agree. Foundation is like, think about it. Like a full gut normally in Jersey, we're not in Jersey, we're in Texas, but in Jersey, a full gut is $100,000 on a 1,200 square foot home, right?
Mhm.
Granted, they're using
I get
materials, nicer finishes, but like, and we're down in Texas, but here, let me see this right here.
So it says
Phone a
here,
friend.
just to answer your question, Ross, foundation repair was calculated at 10,200, 3,600 for materials, 6,600 in labor in West Texas. But I guess the question becomes, how extensive is the foundation damage, and like what work needs to be done? Is it just a lift? Yeah.
Yeah, foundation is such a slippery slope because,
Mm-hmm.
like, we just had this. We were looking at this deal in Arkansas, right? He had a foundation expert. Seller said probably like a 20K foundation thing. He called back like 2 days later, 70,000 for the foundation. Like the whole shit was screwed. So like that's how much foundation can change that could turn it from deal to no deal in just getting one professional to the house. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That makes sense for sure. And with the foundation, it's hard to assess the extent of that damage over a phone call. You really got to get somebody up in there to take a look at it. Okay. So yeah, now that I added exterior painting, windows, that got me up to a repair cost of about 86 to 90K. And that got my offer price down to 40K, which is sick. I'm going to throw this out there. As I've been talking to this chat bot, I already used my offer calculator. It already spit out my offer price. As I've been adding to the repair and the rehab cost itemized, it is automatically dropping my offer on the screen. That's dope.
That is awesome.
So, all right. Yeah, Ross, you're right on the money with my brother, about 35K, 40K.
Yeah. It just, and just let them know, like, as soon as foundation's involved, not only are the majority of our, just say money partners, or, we raise money for every deal. Most of them are going to back off completely as soon as they hear the word foundation. So that slims our lending pool. But if it's worse, that could make or break this entire deal. So we're really already kind of with our backs against the wall at that price,
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so I'm gonna offer him 35 on Pine Street.
All right, let's hit the next one. This is all are in West.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just the two, right?
Yep.
Okay. What is
this
one need?
What's that?
What does this one need? Reno?
Full reno. Foundation issues as well here.
Are these both like, did he over leverage on flips? Are these failed flips? Like, what's going on?
The only reason I'm leaving the house is because I got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Like, I'm just over it. Like, I got to worry about that first. Then a stupid house that I'm drowning in anyways. Like, I haven't even, I stopped paying on the mortgages and everything because I want to do a short sale. Because I know it's not, I'm not stupid. Like, the market isn't as great as it used to be. I should have sold it when everybody was trying to come down to Florida. It was like, everybody was like, oh, I'll buy it for $500,000. It's like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, when the market was great. Realistically, I'm not done. Like, is the house probably worth like $280? Yes. Is it worth any more? I'm not done. It's not. It's like Florida right now is it's a hard state.
It is. The market in Florida softened. The last year and a half has just been very slow for us, unfortunately.
Oh, absolutely. But I'd rather work with you guys 100%. Maybe I should let you guys talk to her. Maybe you guys can get, on her, like, hey, I'll offer you this, or I'll take this off your hand and I'll hold the mortgage for the people. You know what I mean? Like, she'll probably say yes. I
think we might be able to, if you were able to connect us, I probably could figure it out with her. Like, I negotiate for a living.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Trust me, I'd rather you take it. To be honest, I do owe some backup taxes. I do owe that.
So we would just have to take all that into account, honestly. Is there any foreclosure date set, anything like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
But I did stop paying on everything. I'm going to be honest. I'm over it.
I got you. I mean, look, as long as I have about 90 days to clear it all up and I can work out a price with her, I think the goal here would be like, we're going to close out. I probably, if I'm being fully straight up, I'm probably going to list this with my realtor once we get it figured out with them. And then I'm going to find an end buyer that wants to live here. And like, that's going to most likely be the way to do this, because as an investment, we would need it at like 200K, 220. And I think that's a lot farther of a stretch to work out than if I can if I can negotiate with the primary, the lady that you have it financed with, if I can negotiate with her instead of the bank.
If you tell her that you would hold the mortgage for us, to me, obviously bullshit her. I mean, that's you know what I mean? Like, you could tell her, like, hey, I'll hold the mortgage, but I'll give you this. She's already been paid in full, but she wanted to get paid for the house. With all the interest now, the other shit, she's already got her money's worth. She wants to be out of it.
So maybe we could just get her out of it then, and then that frees up the deal and I buy it then. We'll figure it out.
I'm sending you her phone number right now.
Okay, send me her name. This is my cell phone I texted you on. Just send me her name too, and then I'm going to give her a call and we'll see what we can work out.
I'm sending it to you right now.
Perfect.
Just make sure you got it.
Okay.
Like, the signal sucks. So, but yeah, I'm just done. Like I said, I'm not looking for a profit at all. I'm looking to get out of it. And if we have to do it, if you guys want to get your realtor on it to do the short sale, to even work that side, even get it cheaper, I'm good with it. I don't care either way. I'm done with it.
No, that makes sense. Okay, I don't even think we would have to do the full short sale. I think the short sale is going to be with her. And then that's not, because it's a private loan, it's not a bank loan. We don't have to go through a formal short sale process. I just need to negotiate with her to get her down.
I guarantee you she'll say yes. I promise you she'll say yes. She wants out of it like so bad.
I'm going to tell her $1 then, and we're starting there.
She'd be like, sold. You know what I mean? Like, she'll work with you. She's great. She's a really nice lady.
Okay.
Just tell her that you've been talking to me and just say you're an investor and you want to buy the property and you'll hold the mortgage for me, and she'll work with you.
Okay.
I wouldn't even say all that. Just say you're willing to hold the mortgage. You know what to do. I don't even tell you. It's your business.
Where does she live? What's plus 3 for?
I don't know what that. I don't know. I have to look it up. I think. Hold on. I can tell you where she lives. My friend's on Facebook. She's a super nice lady. I don't know where she lives. Scotland, maybe. I don't know.
She lives in Spain.
Spain. There it is.
España. Okay.
She's super nice. And this woman has so much money. Like, her dad owned a bunch of houses here in Florida. And, like, there was, like, 15 of them at one time, or 20 of them. And she sold them all except mine.
Oh, wow.
She's very much wealthy. Wealthy girl.
I'm gonna call the wealthy Linda. We're going to work this out. And then I'm going to call you back once we do work this out with some good news. And then we're going to get this figured out for you.
All right. Then I won't talk to anybody else. I'll wait for you to call me.
Absolutely. No, yeah. Don't talk to anyone else. Don't sign anything with anyone else. Just give me a little bit of time. I might even send you like a quick purchase agreement just to kind of hold this in place for right now. I'll just say like subject to figuring out the mortgage. And if you're good with that, just so I could go.
You don't even have to send me that. I'm good for my word. I will wait for you.
I got you. Let me try calling her. It might be. No, I could call her right now. It's probably about like 7:00 for her. So this is probably a good time.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. We will talk. I got you, Joy. We will talk soon.
All right. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, let's go, bro. She's a sweet
I'm
woman.
probably gonna get her to do a contract anyways, just so we can lock this up. But let me go talk to this lady now and see what we can't figure out. Let's get everyone off really quick, so we have me and the good old. Wait, where the fuck do this?
Let's go, bro.
Yo comer almuerzo aquí, mi amor, está bien. Pero yo tengo este nut. Sostener esto en el refrigerador. It's the hardest word to fucking say in Spanish.
Nah, bro. She's ready to work with us, bro.
100%. She's on the phone with me, the king, closer. Get it done.
Love it, bro.
Ito is saying, hola, mi amigos, Utah baby. Jordan, let's link when I get back in Utah in 3.5 weeks. Jordan, you have anyone looking for a homestead? 3 beautiful homes in Lehigh, 2022 builds for free, no closing costs, no realtor fees, no down to seller. I have 2 on a wrap principal only, 8-year balloon. And the other hybrid between sub 2 and seller finance on a 4.2% interest on the mortgage portion, 0% on the seller finance portion. Ida, send me those fucking deals. Let me see if I could fucking help you with those. Lehigh Acres, 2022 builds for free. Yeah, bro, send me those. I could probably figure those out on the creative end because I'm the creative guy. And Ross is back. And Jordan, hop back in. No, send me.
Ida, ignore the shirtless guys. Send me those. I literally got creative agents working on my house right now in West Jordan. We're moving to Eagle Mountain. I got investors 4 days for anything creative in Utah.
Lehigh Acres. Is that not Lehigh
Oh, it's
Acres?
not Lehigh. No. That's Lehigh, Utah. That's literally.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck no. I don't want to touch Utah. That's your state, bro. I'm good.
Yeah. I had to hop in.
What are you talking about? Lehigh Acres. I'm like,
I was in the bathroom, bro. I literally heard you in my ear. I was like, Jesus, I got to run out of the bathroom and hop back on the live.
okay, okay, really quick. Boy check here. Ego drops moment for Jordan for 30 seconds. Fucking Christ. You think if it was in Utah, I'm not coming to you?
No, I don't know, Joe.
Does he think?
I was just about to say, maybe not, because you could sell him. That's how much confidence I have in you. So,
hey, that's my brother right there.
I know you.
No, if it's in Utah, pay me, but you could take him, bro.
No, Ida, for sure. I can help you on those.
Yo, is Lehigh where you want to live or no?
It is about 10-15 minutes east of where we're looking. We just walked the house. It's in Eagle Mountain. Oh yeah.
Go look at these fucking deals, bro.
Oh yeah, actually, we could look at it.
Yeah, Jordan's literally looking for some shit right now.
I think you might have found your buyer.
You might have found your buyer. It's right here.
Yeah.
10K down to Joey though. That's all you got to do for fucking putting the goddamn thought in your head. Fuck.
Yeah, hit me up, Ita. And I didn't even think about that. We might buy him. We're looking right now. My family and my mom looking for a place. It's got enough bedrooms, and if any of them have a mother-in-law,
high-ass ceilings, all have 3 legal ADUs.
Oh, send it for real. We're literally looking for properties with ADUs to buy ourselves. So, it's in Eagle Mountain, bro. Please send that. Hit me up, DM me immediately. We'll walk them like this week, next week with my agents for real.
What's Eagle Mountain?
And if
I hear you say this all
Eagle
the time.
Mountain is it's a city. It's like a developing city. Just kind of south of where I live right now, about
4,200 PITI, bro. Principal only.
I mean, that's not terrible. We're thinking about, it's not terrible. I'd like to take a look at those for sure, brother.
Yeah, those numbers sound high for my Colombian ass.
For sure. I mean, Utah is kind of a crazy market, but I'll also say the ones, if we're interested, we might buy them. If not, the agents I'm working with to sell and represent us on the buy side, they are extremely creative. For real, they do a lot of seller finance and hybrids out here in Utah because conventional sucks here.
It's funny,
shit.
bro.
Who did I remove? I didn't.
We have a floating Tim right now.
Where is he?
He's here, but
Shut up. Fucking believable.
Unfucking believable.
That
My
one looks
morning,
like it
man.
doesn't need too. I don't know if that one's a wholesale deal.
Def not a wholesale deal, but def if you want to live in that. I mean, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I do. Yo, Ida, if you have me
Everybody's
on
on the
IG,
thing.
hit me up. If not, I don't know. Send me some way to hit you up. We'll talk, brother. All right. Be right back.
Dropping some kids off. Let's go. Tim, where's your head? I see a beautiful piano. I just want to see your face.
Ah.
We got all background, no skull.
There we go.
There it is.
There we go.
Tim, just put the camera down a little bit. Just like
Yeah, I'm well aware, man. Don't now's not the time.
I got a lead for you if no one else called it though. I got a lead for you,
No,
buddy.
I have no phone. No phone.
Oh, still no right now?
Nothing.
Oh, fuck me. I thought you had service back and we were good to go.
Mira, this is the light I got. My phone is my light.
Fuck. He'll get it figured out.
Fuck,
All right.
right.
Fuck, it's right. Rita, did you call that lead then?
No, I didn't call it, bro.
I have many more for you guys. I gotta call Linda in Spain right now.
I'm gonna call this one.
Jordan, was that house a pier and beam or a slab foundation?
The Texas?
Yeah.
Not sure. I can clarify. ¿Por qué?
So we need to know that to figure out how much the foundation is. Very important.
Yeah. I'll ask him. I'm gonna call him in a bit, hit him at 35, but I'll ask him about the foundation type before I hit him with the offer. Which one's more expensive? Ignorant question, just sincerely don't know. I would imagine a slab.
Wait, which one's more what?
Let me know when you're done texting.
What?
Is a slab more expensive to repair than a pier and beam foundation?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense to me because it's fixed concrete. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit him. I'll hit him up. He said to text him. I just want to call him. Let's see. Most likely slab on grade for Texas since we don't have frost on. True.
We're all waiting.
True. I'm wondering why Poja's not up in the community, bro. This guy's a closer. He's got all this information. He's a wealth of knowledge. I feel like it'd be really nice to have you in the community vibing with us every week, brother. Holler at us, man. Come on. We need that energy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, Linda. Got sidetracked.
Listen, Linda.
I'm gonna give you $1 for your loan.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Poja's sending you a DM on IG right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Linda?
Yes?
Hi, this is Joey calling. I was just speaking with Joy about the property that she had you as a lender on.
Yes.
How's it going today?
Good. I have a screaming baby in the back, but let's see. Maybe she'll let us talk. Or could you maybe call in like 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'll give you a call in 15 minutes. That's perfect.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
She sounds so nice, though.
Oh yeah.
She's a sweet lady.
Like, oh my god!
Dude, I love how the timing of the pickup of the phone to screaming baby.
Dude, perfect.
I started screaming because I called.
I thought someone was getting their ass kicked first.
Oh man, I'm saying. All right, let's see. All right, let's call this dude.
My boy said 80K-ish on rehab if it's a slab.
For the foundation by itself?
No.
Oh,
80K
Jesus Christ.
total.
Okay. I was gonna say, bro, you gotta sell me this property for $5, dude. Fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
Are you making the offer now?
I'm about to call him. I need to check though. At 80K, that puts me at 45. Okay. Yep. Calling him. We're going offer it.
I think still you sell this for 45.50, if I'm being honest. At 80K, it's a 50K profit on 80 rehab if you sold it for 50. Make low offers. Make more money.
This call will be recorded.
You can start at 25 right now.
Hey, is this Michael?
Yes.
Hey, Michael, it's Jordan. How's it going? All right, good. You got a couple minutes for me? You're still busy with what you're doing over there?
I had everything lined up. I still ain't got started yet.
Oh, shit. All right. So I won't take up too much of your time. I appreciate the extra time that you provided me to just kind of dive into the numbers here. And I'm going to keep everything transparent above board and just tell you what I'm seeing. So on my rehab costs for each of these properties, the biggest thing I think that is driving up the cost of my repair is going to be the foundation repair. And I think you know that. I think you made the comment that if you could find somebody to do it for $5K, hats off to you. I'm thinking we probably won't be able to find anybody either. My repair costs for both properties are coming in right around $80,000 conservatively. Like I said, give or take 10 to 15K depending on who's doing the work and how cheap or expensive the materials are when we purchase them. At about an $80,000 repair cost, I'm going to need to be somewhere around the $35,000 to $40,000 range cash on each of these properties.
So if you can find anywhere around this town for that, let me know. But the closer you get to Elmont and Belmead, I understand. But as far as west, the last house I seen sell was 135, and they went in, they tore it down, just for the lot.
They sold a tear down for 135. What's the address on that?
That doesn't make sense because the most house that went for the house next door sold for 210.
Reagan.
Yeah, 510 South Reagan.
Further down. Probably around 8, maybe even the beginnings of the 903. I believe it's probably around 903.
Okay.
Was a greenhouse. This happened 5 weeks ago. So that's where I am.
Okay. Well, I respect it. I understand where you're at. What I'm looking at is if I come in and spend the $80,000 on these properties to fix them up how they need to be, their after repair value in the neighborhood is about $200,000, maybe $215,000 if I'm lucky and have an aggressive agent. But I keep it conservative. $200,000 is what I'm going to be able to sell it for. And on the flip, that just doesn't leave a whole lot of room for profit if I have to spend $80,000 to $90,000 to repair these properties. Again, I understand where you're at. These are just the numbers that we're working with. It wouldn't make sense for me to come in and buy these for you at $70,000 and lose money on the flip, especially if it's a tear down and then I got to rebuild the building, which is going to be even more expensive. I got to make money too. And that's where I'm at. If I came in and covered all the closing costs, covered all the fees associated with the transaction, and the number that you and I agreed to is the number that you will walk with net in your pocket, how close do you think you could get to my number?
Oh, no, I started off to where it's I'm right there. If he wants it, he wants it. If he doesn't, you can come in at 67, and I'm going to tell you no.
Okay, that's fair. So what's the plan if you don't sell these? You're just going to sit on them and use them as storage?
Yeah. So there's a builder currently buying houses and flipping them.
That was egregious. I love that one. Though. I'm going to start using that.
I don't know where you're living or how long you've been there, but I've got 51 years in this town. And if I go, well, I was at a water meeting last night, and the lady told me where she was, and I was going, wow, just being 7 miles from town makes it a completely different world than the actual town that you've been in your whole life. So they can sit there until I do something with them, or the kids can end up with them. It's something that they probably take 30 for it and be fine, because they didn't end up having anything to do. It's free money to them. So
I understood.
But
if I can ask a pointed question to you, at 40,000, based on where you acquired these properties, is that a loss for you on paper?
I would have to actually go look up the paperwork, see how long I've had it.
That was a good question.
Probably a break even for it. It all depends. The one in Tokyo probably paid for itself by getting rent for 10 years from it.
Sure.
Does that count?
No, that absolutely counts, and that's something I would factor in. So, I mean, you cash flowed on that for a while, paid itself off, and then, I mean, essentially, I come in, pay you 35, 40K. You know, on paper, you're up that 35, 40K, which isn't a bad investment. And I understand, like, go ahead.
This gives me, since I know what you're offering me for mine, and mine is twice the size of what's next door, I know what to offer the neighbor for his. So that's one reason why I talk to everybody.
Sure. Yeah, no, and you're a people person. And I love that about you. You're out there talking to everybody and you understand what's going on in your market. But another pointed question, if I may, you've been in the market for 51 years, you say, and you know some builders in the area who are buying properties. Do any of those builders buy properties to renovate or rebuild on lots where they're going to lose money when they sell it on the back end?
Since he is actually a builder, he's got workers already looking for work. So whenever he gets a slow time, he'll buy a property. And he had been on this actually, he said 501. I have to go look and see if he wasn't the one that purchased that one, but I bet he got it for right around 100. But it's about to go up for sale already. Now he is into the real estate market. He's got his name on the for sale sign with his advertisement. So he has actually moved into real estate as well. So he'll cover it from A to Z. He'll buy the property, send his team out, completely do it, and he'll end up being the one selling it as well. So
understood. And okay, as I'm thinking about that, that means he can avoid real estate commissions on the back end. That's going to help significantly. But if he can't sell a property for more than $215,000 and has to buy it from you at 70 and spend 80 to 90 to fix it up, there's just no profit margin there. So what I'm asking is, do you know any builders who are willing to take down properties, pay their teams, pay their contractors, rebuild after demolition, and then not make a profit? Because I don't. I've never met a builder who would buy properties to lose money and not make profit. It's a business. They gotta make something too.
Well, then that's what I want to see exactly what's going to happen with the demolition. But so far, there's no work being done on that one.
Yeah, understood. So right now, to clarify, well, one quick question, if I may. The foundations on each of these properties, are they pier and beam or are they both on slab?
Yes, they're pier and beam.
Okay, so that's good to know because that does reduce the cost of fixing the foundation for sure significantly.
The easiest way is to rip the floor up and jack up your that, I'm going to start on my old Dallas house and start with a 800 square foot house instead of the 1,200 square foot house.
That's understandable.
I've got 10 of them that are, 5 of them are probably just sitting.
Okay, and these 2 are part of that 5. So what if we could come to a deal? I get you some cash in your pocket. You could roll that cash from these 2 sales into the other projects that you do want to work on. You make those nice and pretty. You sell those on the market, make a nice big chunk on top of what you got from me for these 2 properties that are just kind of sitting there being used as storage right now.
That's the hard part that makes me not understandable even to myself sometimes. Why do I want to pay somebody else to do the work that I can do myself?
Well, let me ask you, do you have the resources and the time and the ability to do the work that is needed on these 2 properties that we're discussing?
The problem is time.
Sure.
But I've already spread myself so short on that part of it. So
I hear you.
that's why they're sitting. And then I look at the price of what somebody else wants to go do it, and I'm going, it doesn't take that long. Why are they getting so much money and I'm out mowing grass for half that? Maybe I should end up switching professions.
Yeah.
Now, I understand exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, but that also leaves me going, damn, why did I pay that much for that?
No, I hear it. I hear you. I really do. And so basically you...
Tokyo,
Go ahead.
I had a guy offer me $50 for it, and I told him no. But I will give you 35 for yours. And he said, no, if you're not going to take 50 for yours, I want 50 for mine. So I'm going to call him up and come back. But I was going, well, why am I going to give you 50 for yours? Whenever I had somebody in mind just 6 months ago and nobody's been in yours in the past 3 years, and yours is half the size of mine. He said, well, because I want 50 for mine, or I'll give you 50 for yours. So I said, no, I can be hard-headed too. So that's the way some of it works.
Yeah. No, I get that completely. I do. So I just want to establish this, if I may, and I'm being a little jovial when I say this, but basically what I'm saying and the numbers that I'm spitting at you are making sense to you just as much as they're making sense to me. So I'm not crazy. But you just don't feel good about selling these around 35, 40K because in your head, that's not enough of a return based on where you purchased when you acquired them. Am I kind of on the head with that?
Yeah. For that much, what's the harm of me keeping it and giving the county?
Well, what have you done to get a return on them?
Sure. How much are you paying the county every year on these?
That's what I go there and I argue every year, and I'm really not exactly sure on those 2, but the majority of them should be 1,000 or less. I know I've got 2 of them that are around 2,500, but those would probably be the first ones that I either decide to get rid of or move into. So it's just hard for me to go from living on 35 acres back to town again whenever I moved out of town to go out in the country. So, but the one of them that I am paying the $2,500 on, I'm getting the $1,300 a month rent on. So it'll pay for itself. It's just going to take 15 years.
Sure. No, I get it. So, all right. Well, I'm over here. I'm an investor. I like to try to get creative to try to make things work. I feel like you and I could do some business together here, but yeah, if I could make it work at 70 for you, Michael, I'd love to. And honestly, at first glance, I thought I could, but the foundation is what's really hanging me up. So if you're just completely unwilling to budge off that 70,000, I respect it, and I won't try to beat you up anymore on it. If you could somehow wrap your head around my range, or if you could even get closer to my range and we could just discuss and work something out here, I feel like I could take care of you, give you some money to work on the other properties that you want to work on, allow you to kind of cash out and make some good profit on the flip on those after you repair them and put them on the market. But, at the end of the day, It's your prerogative, and I respect it. So I'm here ready to work with you if you're ready to work with me, sir.
Yes, sir. I completely understand. And whenever you end up, if you pull up the CAD and then you go to images on where it is a corner lot just right on the edge of town going, man, that's a perfect place for the tobacco and beer drive-through. We ain't had one of those in years. All these old people having to get out of their cars to go into the liquor stores. That's another reason why I'm going. 701's in a good place, and until the city decides to fill out, or the county decides to fill out all the paperwork on, is it 807 Spruce, or at the very corner of Spruce, it'll be a good one. Obviously, I mow vacant lots for the city as well, so that's where I know where the rundown houses are that people aren't paying their taxes on. Going, when's it coming up for sale? So that's just part of keeping my head spinning. But enjoy talking with you, and that's time for me to get to work. So thank you, sir. You have a good day.
All righty, sir. You do the same. It's been a pleasure, Michael. You take care.
All right.
Yeah, so I was interested in purchasing Joy's property, and basically the biggest issue going on with it is just kind of the debt that's still owed with it. And the way that I'm analyzing the deal and looking at everything, the only way to really get a deal like this done, and even if like I'm an investor, I have creative ways of doing stuff, like I could basically figure out any way to do a deal, if that makes sense. Perfect. And the way to do this, the only way is straight up a short sale. So I know that she owes you, I forget the exact amount that she was giving me, but I know it's well over $100,000. And if you were willing to work something out with us, then I could help her get the house sold, and then we could actually get this done for her. Because it's either we do that or we have to go deal with the bank. And if we go deal with the bank and go through that process, it's going to take a lot more time, and that's if they even approve it.
Okay. So let me. Yeah, I have a few questions. So yes. Short sale means that you would pay her less than. So why a short sale, and why not just buy it from her? Because you don't want to take a loan from the bank, or?
So basically, there's about $350,000 of debt owed on the property, and in the condition that the property's in, it's worth way less than $350,000 that's owed. So like even
so how is I have, I guess, a first mortgage on the house, if I understand correctly, and then they also have a loan with a bank, or what do they?
Yes, she has a HELOC on the house that was taken out a couple years ago. That's with the bank. And now, I don't know if you know what's going on with her health-wise, but unfortunately, she's not doing too great. And she kind of just has to sell it, and she's trying to go to Tennessee right now. And that's basically like the situation we're in. So it's either if you were willing to work with us and we gave you like a lump sum payment, it would have to obviously be less than what's owed. Then we could close out the other mortgage on the bank without negotiating with them. Because basically, if we negotiate with them, we're going to have to list it. They're going to have to get an appraisal done on the property. Once the appraisal is done, we're going to have to send them contracting bids, the whole nine. And sometimes they might not even approve it. So it's like, that's if the bank's even willing to do anything on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay. So from what But so it means that the bank will get all of their money back, and I wouldn't, right? That's the short story.
That's a short story of it. If we did it the easiest way to get it done for Joy, 100%. The other way we could do it is I can negotiate with both, and that's just the thing is if the bank's willing to take less, then we could do that. It could be up to a 6-month process with the bank, though.
Okay. 350. So how much do you think the house is worth, more or less?
If I'm being honest, it's probably somewhere between like 250 to 270 as is, because there are some rehabs that need to get done. It's mainly just cosmetic work. But every property listed in Port Charlotte, like there's like 20 listed for 345, fully fixed up, done to the nines. So like
Okay.
to get this property in that shape, geez, we'd probably have to spend like 80 grand of work just to do it. So I'm like trying to see if we could do something creative maybe to help Joy out figure it out. But it would be like I probably wouldn't even be the buyer for this. I would probably just help her find an end buyer. Like we'd probably have to work with agents if I'm being fully transparent to get this done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, give me a number. I'll hear numbers. I, off the top of my mind, well, I mean, if you have a minute, I'll pull up how much I have written down that she owes me. Maybe.
Yeah, if you could pull off
anywhere?
the written, if you could get that for me, because I don't know if I don't think she had to pay off like in front of her when we were talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
And I appreciate you being open. Some people would have just told me to go F myself and let Joy figure it out, but I appreciate you at least being somewhat flexible here. And hopefully we can work this out so we can just get this done for her and move forward
Yes.
from there.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're in Spain?
I'm in Spain.
How long
That's
have you
right.
been in Spain for?
9 years, going on 9 years now.
Okay, so you're fluent in Spanish then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. yeah. No, we were kind of doing I guess something similar to you. In anywhere between 2010 and 2014, we were in Florida. So that's why we had a couple houses like that, and then we really liked Joy, and Dan, and so we kind of we had them as renters, and then we sold to them. So that was kind of how we're still stuck with this property, even though we've moved a long time ago.
Understood. That makes sense. So they've just been paying you off ever since. You guys basically owner financed it to them?
That's right. We did an owner finance, yeah.
Okay. And what made you choose Spain?
My husband's from there. So I'm from Switzerland. He's from Spain.
Okay,
So we wanted to go back to Europe, and then the choice between Switzerland and Spain is a pretty obvious one, right?
Oh, yeah. That's not even a question. Whereabouts in Spain? The reason I'm asking so much about Spain, I'm in Colombia right now. I'm just got fluent in Spanish. We're still learning. I probably sound like a 10-year-old still. But yeah, I do my whole business virtually as well. And Spain is one of the next places that we want to go visit, because I had a friend that was in the Canary Islands, and she was telling me how beautiful it is over there, and I gotta go show my wife there soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on over. We're around Valencia. I mean, probably Canary Islands are a bit more beautiful. I mean, Valencia is very pretty, but can't compete with the Canary Islands, I think.
I've heard good things. I think there was a show made in Valencia that I saw. What was it called? It was about a guy with Alzheimer's. There's a really good show.
Okay, I haven't heard about it. Okay.
I forget the name.
And you're doing your business from Colombia right now.
Yeah, fully virtual from Colombia with real estate investors.
Wow. But only Florida, or you have other?
I do nationwide, so I do all over the United States right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. It's called wholesaling real estate. So that's what the business model is, and we basically just find properties. Usually just distressed homes, like houses that need a lot of work, and we'll pair them with an investor to buy them from us, make the profit that way, and then occasionally we will take them down. Like right now, I'm buying a property in Fort Worth, Texas, that we couldn't get the title figured out with. It was just like too many heirs, whole crazy family feud situation. Not everyone wanted to sign. So now we're taking partial ownership and doing the whole 9 with it.
Wow. Okay. Oh, it's so cool. It's such cool stuff. Yeah, I was kind of getting a little bit into it when I was over there. And here in Spain, it's impossible. So I'm sadly, I have left real estate, but it's really fun stuff.
Definitely. Yeah. No, but why in Spain is it hard? Is it just the prices there are too crazy?
Well, every sale has a lot of taxes. There's lots of like very well established families with lots of money that will buy, like they have the connections. So if there's something interesting, it's being bought by them and not by the foreigners. So yeah, it's harder. And yeah, exactly. The tax structure is not set up to make buy and flipping very attractive. So
that makes sense. Are the banks working with you though? Like, can you get mortgages from banks the whole 9 there?
I haven't even looked at that. I arrived, I looked around at some properties, talked to some connections we had, and they said, "Stay away from it, Linda. Stay away from it." So I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't done it. Yeah.
Because in
No.
here you can't. It's very hard to get mortgages. We're starting to crack the code to it, but
Okay.
Airbnb is kind of the strategy everybody does out here that's been doing really well. But now obviously laws coming out the whole nine. But
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I pulled up the number. It is so for me it says 144 that's still owed.
Oh, okay. I was seeing 120 on our end, so 144 still owed. Because the bank loan's about 200 grand.
Wow. Do you know when she took that one out?
That one was in 2023.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that gets us right into where a refurbished house would sell, right? 340, you said.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, these new builds are going, not even just new builds, but the fixed up homes are going for freaking like 345. You look on the map of Zillow and it's like every listing you see is around, there's obviously the ones in the twos, but the majority of everything's going in the 300 range.
Mm-hmm.
So as the house sits, yeah, it's like the only way to do this would be either working something out with you or working something out with you and the bank and then figuring it out from there. Because like if we did it directly with you, if I'm being honest, we'd still, I think like I could probably get her praying 270 to net. And then if she owes 200 to the bank, that would just be a lump sum to you of directly 70 because she doesn't even want anything to walk away with. She's like, if you could just get these loans out of my name, get this closed out, then she would be happy. She's not even asking for $1 here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going. That's half of what I'm owed, right? 70. That's really, really far off.
That's like exactly half of what you owe.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, for me, honestly, waiting 6 more months to do the whole like listing and everything. Her husband's a contractor, right? So I mean, some of the fixing up they could do.
Yeah. I just don't know if they're like what type of capacity they're in, obviously, with her with the cancer right now.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think would like if we could work something out? Because I could try to see if we could get her more for the property. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to straight up list this for her, and then we're going to try to find an end buyer to get this done.
Okay.
But like there's new builds right now. There's a 2025 build that's been listed at 279. It's been up like 71 days too in this neighborhood. So it's like, yeah.
Not the best time to sell right now?
No, the market in Florida has honestly completely slowed down. And the issue with this area is in Port Charlotte, literally all of the, everyone's been building. So like the majority of the homes selling are new built houses. So it's like even the buyer pool for her is going to be hard on the back end. Even if we figure it out, like the buyer pool is going to be hard on the back end because like if you could buy a brand new house for 340, or even if we fully fix her house up and sold it for 340, obviously typically you're probably going to want, it's a 1963 build. You'd want to buy the new build house.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the bank will have to meet us somewhere, I guess, right?
Yeah. Do you have in mind, I guess, what you'd be willing to take if we could work it out with the bank too on their end?
I mean, even going 20,000 down, because honestly, they haven't had the best payment record. So
yeah, she was telling me.
So even there, I've kind of felt like I've already been very accommodating. because of life and hurricanes and what all has happened. But yeah, so I think 20,000 less, and that would kind of be my 120.
Got it. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to. So obviously, you're in the first position lien on this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the first one who gave her a mortgage. I hope I have to
It says
right?
loan one is under your name. I'm pretty sure you're in the first position here.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you said that because I'm starting to doubt it. Yes, I gave it to her in 2017, 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
So yeah, I was the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Because basically, what we're gonna have to deal with is I'm gonna go talk to the bank, see if there's anything we could do with the bank. We're probably gonna have to enter a short sale process. Not probably, definitely gonna have to enter a short sale process. And then from there, it's gonna be you're gonna have to technically get paid out first. The bank's gonna have to get technically paid out second, and then it's just gonna be whatever the house can go for. So I got to figure out with the bank what that looks like, and then with you what that looks like, and then it's either that or the bank's gonna foreclose on her if she doesn't keep paying, and I think she's missing payments to them, and then they'd have to foreclose through you because you're the first position lien. So then you would have to foreclose as well.
Okay.
So those are kind of like the options we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly, because I am the first loan, so I'm more certain to get my money back. I'm almost certain to get my money back, right? Because if it sells even for 200, I definitely get my money. So I'm not too willing to negotiate, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. And if it was Joy herself, but if it's the bank who's going to lose money in the end,
Yeah, we don't care about the bank. I feel more bad about
yes.
about Joy and you at the end of the day than the bank, because the bank they lose money every day. You're the actual individual. You're not a bank.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So that's the. Yeah, so you want to just keep me informed what I have to do, what has to be done, what you guys are doing?
I'm going to talk to I have a short sale specialist in Texas that we're doing one with in Texas. I'm going to see if he could help me out with Florida because I'm not a specialist on this stuff. This is well over my head, but I'm going to talk to him, see if he could help me with this. And if not, then we're going to go find somebody that can, and we'll get this done for both you guys.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely. You have a great rest of your day, and we will talk soon. I'll let you know once we hear stuff.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You take
care. Have a good day. You too, Joey. Bye.
Okay.
Joey, who are you using for short sales?
Do you have a guy? Or are you the guy?
I'm trying to remember his name. I got to dig through my phone. The hardest part is when you don't remember the name.
I'm going to call my dad.
Save him as short sale. There's a guy that's really big in the industry. That's all he does is short sales.
I just got my guy I'm doing one with, and he's a really good guy and does everything by the book. Okay. Oh yeah, Jordan, you want to know why I said you went too high on that one? So where did you want to end up? And this isn't just for you, this is for viewers. Are you on the phone? He's on the fucking phone.
He's on the phone. Yeah.
I'll give you guys my take. So Ross, if you wanted to end up at 45 grand, right? We knew that was the MAO. Where do we want to start? Do we start at 45 grand or even 40 grand?
I would start at 25
Yeah. Why?
because the 45 grand is MAO. I translate that to make absolutely zero.
Who'd you learn that from?
Someone said it a few years ago, but it stuck.
My boy Andy Garcia taught me that shit. Make absolutely nothing.
Maybe it is. Maybe it was Andy Garcia. It was one of them. But yeah, make absolutely zero. Yeah. So I mean, you want to creep up. So that, like in negotiation, if you do your biggest jump, just say you start at 25K, you do your biggest jump. So you go to like 36, right? Then you go to like 37.5 or 38, and then 39, and maybe end on like 40. But when you do that big give in the beginning, they think you're basically just a reasonable person and they want to do business with someone reasonable. But people that, like his guy, the pain threshold wasn't high enough. That's what it came down to. Nobody was closing that guy.
Yeah, you could put fucking any closer in the industry on him. That was going to be a hard sale right there. Yeah, we are closers because we can close closable people.
That's it.
Like once you understand that fact of the business, it gets you get a hell of a lot less hurt when stuff like that goes down. But,
right? Yeah, because he was asking him really good questions. Like I've never even heard questions like that. Like that
needs to be researched.
Right. One I've been getting into, like when someone says, I get mad because I could just do it myself and I feel like I'm losing money. I like this one. Like, what's your time worth though? If you had to put an amount on what someone would pay you hourly with everything you've accomplished in life and your wealth journey, what are you hourly?
100%.
And certain people's hourly is like freaking $25,000.
Oh, it's like, well.
So why would you not want to get rid of this?
Cleveland hurts.
Never
close a deal in Cleveland. I know they can close. But I know there's a west side and east side, and I think the west side is where you got to stay away from.
Let me see where I'm at on this. What the heck? No,
or it might be the east side. I don't fucking remember, bro.
It might be the east side, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely east side because everything on this map is like 26, 1.7, 75K. 85, 50, like ever. It's just all low prices here. 32, 32, 31, 34, 20, 13.
Well, this one's owned. Check out the I'll put this in the chat. Check out the LLC this one's under.
That's crazy. That so matches this lady I'm talking to, bro. That is hilarious, dude.
Oh, really?
She's just an investor. She's just like, listen, if the numbers work, I'll fucking sell it. Whatever.
What does she want?
No. It's turnkey. There's 2 tenants in there. She was running it. She calls it an SRO. It's the first time I've heard about it. Single room occupancy. So she's going to rent it by the room. She thinks she can get $550 to $650 per room. 2 tenants in there at $550. So if she fills all 7 rooms at $550, no, she wants $125.
No, she has the room listed for $500.
Oh, does she? Well, okay. So caveat: terrible property manager, having an awful experience. She's getting rid of her property manager and sticking a new manager on it. Total rent right now is $1,100 that she's getting from 2 tenants.
That's like a 3% market, 2% market.
But if you're doing single room occupancy, you stick 7 rooms at $550 a piece. That is $38.50 a month in rent.
But that's like one of those things. Like I'm not gonna judge it off the short term. I'm judge it off the long term. Like any smart investor, if you're gonna buy a house or like a rental property, right? I want to know, like, just because I can Airbnb it for $3,000 doesn't mean I'm buying it for $300,000. I'm gonna see what's my short term or what's my long term rent. So like, what would this be worth? And then look, if you look at everything that's selling, this is a single family. All the other singles, 20K. For cash, 20K, 3K, 3K, 81K, 53K, 35K, 105 was a multifamily, 8,800, 2,700, 3,600, 60,000.
Hold on. I haven't looked this up on PropStream yet.
And that's just on that end. And then if I look in the neighborhood, Let me go like right up to her fucking booty right here. The bougie booty.
Right up to that bougie.
That bougie booty. 6539. There's one house that sold for 100K. It was a 2,600 square foot house. How many square feet do we have?
16. Ooh, yeah, prop stream's looking pretty abysmal. Let's see.
Yo, boys, I'm about to get something locked up. That one I sent in the chat. The one that Joey sent me over.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Better put that shit on speaker so we can hear you lock it
better
in,
keep
baby.
that shit on
got
speaker.
you, bro.
What's up, cuz?
I got him on hold. I'm about to prepare the contract, bro.
Let's go. What'd you offer him?
115. I'm seeing comps at 300.
Woo!
That's solid, baby.
Rita Beta.
Let's go, bro.
All right, let's see you go over that goddamn contract.
I'm gonna use your contract, bro.
You better use my fucking contract, though. Fuck. Hey, Jamie, this shit with your bullshit contract.
That's crazy.
If everyone knew the drama me and Rita have between these contracts. Dude, I was wondering why my shoulder hurts. It feels like it's bruised, but I just got ozone fucking injected directly into it, and that's exactly why.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yo, okay, Joe, question. All right, question. I'm on the cash list.
50K.
That's crazy.
$50,000.
No, hear me out. I see all the low ones. I do. So in that sense, I hear you. I see a 120. I see a 110. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate your patience. Just trying to be really thorough running these numbers here. All right. No, yeah. I'll be right back with you. I appreciate it.
There's one that sold for 172, which I know you're going to already...
No, that's cash because I won't use that. That's outlandish. That's an outlier.
No, that wasn't cash. That was an end buyer.
Okay, so that's what listen. That's what I'm seeing for like ARV on this is like 167, 175.
Here, why don't we check this? Are there any actors in this neighborhood that are going to compete with us?
That's a good question.
I could get a 1,600 square foot home for 85 grand right now. It needs work, but for 85 grand. But
okay,
like it's
so
livable,
85
it's just
needs
ugly.
work. What are you paying for a turnkey, fully furnished property?
I could get a turnkey, not furnished, but turnkey for 94. A little bit smaller, but for 94.
No, see, that's solid. Because
I could buy a 3,400 square foot home, 3,400 square foot home for 80 grand.
Bet. No, that's good. So she's saying she wants 125 to 150. 150 is crazy. 125 is too high. I could buy a very similar turnkey property, a little smaller at 94. So you're saying 50 though. I feel like I want to say 90.
No, I think 90 is too high. I think maybe 80 on like the highest of days. Like you're smoking some really good weed that day and like that shit just really hit.
I'm not doing that.
You better not or else I'll smack you, but yeah.
No, I'm not. None of that. Just lots of peptides, no weed. All right, so
I think
80.
Start at 60, like me and Ross were just saying, and come up to 80. You got to give them a habit. You offered 45 on that one. I was trying to give you the advice, but you couldn't hear it.
I said 35 to 40.
I think you said, you might have said 40.
for
Okay,
55.
but you had $5 grand to come up then.
You mean I should have just started at 35 and then used that extra 5K?
25 to 35 so that you can come up. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like you got to.
I hear you.
It's like I can't shoot my load on the first shot. It's like, I could be at 90 and it's like.
No, come on. Give me a little bit of credit. Okay, Joseph? I'm going to need a little bit of credit out of you. All right?
Jordan, I probably would have done something. I probably would have done something similar because you fall in a trap sometimes when you are coming in like 50% or below what they're asking. So there is a little guilt attached because you're already like, I feel like a scumbag. But I get where you were going.
Listen, Ross, thanks for being the reasonable friend in this group here. You know, I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna make this offer.
But that's the softness.
All right, Joe. Okay, Anita, thank you so much for holding it for me, ma'am. You still there with me?
Yeah.
Fucking Utah
Okay,
boys.
I really appreciate the patience.
But hang on just a second. I'm at the bank right now, so hang on.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you, but hang on for me.
Mhm.
My wife was just listening to like some weird classical shit. She's gonna want to fight. Gonna have to put the hands up. Oh, why is my phone not charging this whole time? Wait. Put Rita on. Rita, unmute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rita, unmute if you're.
I hold the control. Rita, unmute. Fuck. Jordan wants to punch me today, guys. We're gonna fight by the end of this.
Hang on one second, okay?
Okay,
pretty
no problem.
It says, please review, the agreement made on November 13, 2025, between your name and, Driven Home Improvements, which is us, the buyers. Description of the premises, seller agreed to the property. That's the address right there. Is all your information correct there? Glenn, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not sure that the legal description is because I don't have a copy of it, but the address and everything appears to be right.
We pulled the legal description off the tax records.
Yeah, I got the legal description off the tax record, so that's 100% accurate. And then, purchase price is the $115,000 that we agreed on. Closing costs, title fees, transfer taxes, and all other title costs to be paid in full by the buyer. Seller is responsible for paying, all property taxes up until close of escrow, and seller shall be reimbursed at close of escrow by the title company for any prorated taxes. Any liens, unpaid utility bills, encumbrances, or mortgages owed will be closed and paid in full by the seller. So pretty much anything that you owe, will be taken out of the proceeds at the closing table, and whatever's left will be paid over to you.
That's fine.
Perfect. So I have seller and buyer will set closing to be soon as practical. That's the goal, but no later than 45 business days from fully executed contract. And then we have property sold in as is condition. And then closing to be held at the TBT. So pretty much title company, we're going to have that determined in the next few days. My transaction coordinator, Priska or Brenda, will be reaching out to you, and she'll give you all the information as far as the title company will be going with.
Okay, well, you're 6.
Yeah.
March 3 says this contract is contingent.
Right.
Before closing, that's an option. The buyer has the right to pre-margin this contract.
We are
Other
partners
places
upon any of these deals.
sell my house. I don't want anything to do with it.
Right.
That's why I said after your
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying, Glenn. So, like I said initially, once we get this on paper, we usually send our financial partners out there just to inspect the property, make sure it's everything you told us. I'm pretty sure you've been honest with me about everything. You've been pretty straight up with me. So there should be no problems with us, getting this done for you.
You walk
Like
in
I
and
said,
there's a hole in the roof, something crazy going on. That's the only reason we can't get.
yeah, like the only reason we wouldn't be able to get this done for you if there's like a hole in the roof or like something that you didn't disclose to me, which I'm pretty sure that's not the case. So we're ready to get this done, and as long as everything matches what you said, there should be no problem with us getting this done for you. I'm not here to waste your time or waste my company's time, if I'm being honest with you.
Michael, you need to do that first,
Right.
and that'll tell whether you want to even.
So we're not transferring the deed today. All that we're doing.
I want to do this app backward.
Right.
Oh, man.
This is not us transferring the deed or anything, Glenn. This is just us, agreeing on the price that we talked about today. Like I said, me sending people out or sending my partners.
Pay for that.
We have to pay for that, and it's it's a lot of resources and time and effort and money. So I don't want to send somebody out there and I don't even know if we have a deal or not. That's the reason we like to put everything on paper, button everything up, and we'll have somebody out there in the next few days. I know today's Thursday, so I'm thinking latest by Monday or Tuesday we'll have somebody out there and we'll get this done for you. I'm not here to waste your time. Believe that.
Well,
Move on.
I'm not going to send a piece of paper that ties me up with you.
Tell them if we can't get this done we're gonna know once we get the pictures where we stand. If everything looks good after the pictures from there, then we're gonna send our partners out there. We're not here to tie you up. If we can't get this done, we're gonna cancel well before the 45 days.
Cool. Look at it. And, a piece of paper that says you're.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Like I said,
let him go.
That's right.
You just said to me, well, if we get out there.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, you told me everything about the condition.
Well, we don't send people out until we have the contract. It's just that simple.
Yeah. Right.
It don't need a new roof.
Yeah.
After 100 years, there's roof repair.
Yeah. Nah, I get what you're saying, Glenn.
You're not talking to a dummy. I don't want to fucking go round and round with you.
Yeah. No.
If you come and look at it, you spend the money and the resources and the gas to come in here and spend the time.
Just tell them we're not coming to look at it until we have an agreement in place. That's just how we work.
Yeah.
I don't think you're dumb. I think you sound very intelligent. You might be smarter than me. But for us to get this done, this is the only way we can do it.
I'm going to get drunk like a bag of sand. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, Glenn. You sound like an intelligent guy. I'm not here to waste your time. It's just the way we do it. Just we have to get. It's pretty much a virtual handshake. To get the process started. Just get everything.
We're going to do a virtual handshake.
I mean, that's it. It's a purchase agreement that's allowing us to buy the property. Say it like that.
Yeah, right. It is. This is a purchase agreement allowing us to buy the property. Like I said, I'm not here to hold. I'm not here to hold a gun to your head, Glenn, and force you to sell us the property. I just wanna, like I said, it just needs to meet our buy box pretty much when we go out there. But like I said, everything you told us is pretty much accurate. There should be no problem with us getting this done. Unless you told me like
tell him go negative. If I can't get this done, I'm gonna let
you know. If I can't get this done, and if I can't get this done, I'm gonna let you know in the next couple of weeks. I'm very transparent.
45 days. I promise you that much.
I'm not the type of buyer. I'm not the type of buyer to wait till day 45 and.
Somebody could advertise a home,
right?
And sell it.
Right. Like I said, Glenn, it's not going to take us a couple of weeks. It's going to take us a couple of days to go out there. Like I said, if we get this buttoned up today, we'll have somebody out there next week. Once we confirm the condition, we're going to give you a heads up or a green light or a stop sign. So, like I'm ready to get this done, Glenn. I'm
All I
ready
need
to
you
put
to do
this.
is sign the paper.
All I need you to do is sign this, and we can get this started. Open up title, get everything started.
I'm not going to sign on paper.
Okay, I see. So, yeah, he hung up. So let me call this guy again.
Going back. Was he giving you any of these objections before?
Nah, bro. He was a nice guy. Like we got on rapport. He was sick. He has long COVID. That's the reason he's selling. But
So go back into that. Be like, dude, I know you want to get this done, but I'm not trying. Did I just ask him? Did I do anything to make you feel like I'm not trustworthy? Like, did I like label it a little bit?
Okay. Hey, Glenn. I think we got disconnected. Did I do anything to rub you the wrong way or anything? I mean, I just want to help you out here. Okay. I mean,
I'm not going to go around with you, dude.
Yeah.
I told you, you want to do a serious buyer, spend your money, whatever it costs you.
Okay. Do you have pictures you can send me?
Ask him what gets this done today.
No. He said, well, that's not how we do it.
Okay. So what gets this done for you today where it's a win-win situation, where you walk away happy, we walk away happy and we can get this buttoned up today.
I'm not signing a paper.
Okay. So you would never sign a purchase agreement to sell your property?
Contingent upon whether you're not.
I mean, any investor that wants to buy your property is going to have a purchase agreement just so they have something that, we agreed in writing. Because here's what happens here's what happened to me in the past, Glenn, and I know you're a trustworthy guy, you seem like, very straight up, very honest guy. I had people in the past that told me they wanted to sell to me their property. We sent people out, we spent money, resources, inspectors, the whole nine. And then, 2 days later, they said they either sold the property to somebody else or they changed their mind. And we were down the drain, $500. So I just don't, like putting money if I know it's not gonna, get things to the finish line. Like I said, Glenn, I'm very honest with you, and I want to get this done the right way. If there's anything I can do, what can I do to, give you that peace of mind that, to give you that?
You're putting me in a category.
Right.
You're saying that other people said they were.
It's not that you don't belong in this category. It's that based off our experience, this is how we have to run our business now.
Right.
Take the emotions out of it from him.
You repeat that?
Just tell him, I'm not trying to put you in a category with the other people. It's just like the only way to get this done is we need the purchase agreement. Like, even if we go walk it, I could go walk it myself. I'm not a contractor. I got to pay my contractors to go there. Just tell them like that.
It's contingent upon blah, blah, blah.
And 5 years old.
Somebody else could call me because these fucking calls come all day long.
Yeah.
No. This is why, because we wind up in the same conversation of this bullshit contract. It's blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You want to
right.
There's no contingency. You know what the fuck you're doing when you sign a piece of paper with me.
Exactly.
You're committed to me.
Right.
Well, 2 or 3 days later, you're going to let me know.
No, I'm going to let you know in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Remember the belief. Make them believe it from your voice, Rita. You got this shit. You got him on the line. He's still talking to you.
Oh, but that says that last time, done.
Yeah. Right. No, I got you, Glenn. I mean, here's what we can. Right.
I didn't call you begging me to buy this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear you, Glenn. Like I said, I want to help you out. I don't want you to keep dealing with this house, and I want you to move on with your life. I know you want to go fishing. I know you want to, move on with your life too. So that's the reason I'm trying to make it a win-win. Wherever I can do to give you that peace of mind, to get this buttoned up. Like I said, I just want you to, we're bending with you. I'm coming up on my price. I know, I was a little on the lower end, and then I came up a little bit. So I'm just trying to make it a win-win. Where we can both walk away happy.
I know, but you're going around in circles. Okay, at 115.
Okay.
If the Zillow says it's worth 230 at 115, that's how.
Right. Yeah.
If you look at it, you know your business. I don't know your fucking business.
Right.
I can tell you this. I know what this is worth. And what,
Yeah.
that's all I need about.
Right.
I don't need, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to
Yeah.
You want it? I'm sick.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal, Glenn. Like I said, I know you've been around this so many times. You had contracts that didn't go through. It sounds like to me. I'm just, I don't want you to keep going through all that, hassle. Going and talking to people and wasting your
Just
time.
say you don't want me to put you in that box. I don't want you to put me in that box. Say that. Come on.
Yeah, I know you don't want me to put you in that box.
With my bad experiences, I don't want you to put me in the box of your bad experiences.
The only
Say
way
it like
I
that.
can even possibly do it.
Yeah.
You buy it, and then you put money down on it.
Right.
Not me, because I need money to move
Right.
out of the way, and then you pay your bills on the closing day.
Yeah. No, like I said, Glenn, once everything checks out, we have no problem, getting everything done. As long as the title comes back clear, we'll get this done for you. We're just, we're ready to get this done, Glenn. And I just want you to believe in me, like I'm believing in you. We can tie this up today and get this done and start the process. I really want to help you out here. And I'm really here to just make it a win-win, whatever I can do, just to make it, just to give you the peace of mind. So what's holding you up? Is it just the inspection, or what's holding you up from getting this done?
Nothing's holding me up. It's what's holding you up.
Nothing's holding me up too, brother. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to sign right now. Tell him I'm ready to sign right now.
I'm ready to, Glenn. I'm ready to sign right now, brother. I'm ready to sign.
I'll sign right now if you sign. Let's just go. Let's give me.
You're not signing a purchase agreement. You're signing a contract.
Yeah, the contract to purchase your house.
I'm not signing.
Okay, so
You're not signing the deed away to me today, Glenn.
yeah.
No, he already knows that. We already tried that.
Wait around, hope somebody get your shit together. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right. I mean,
If you
Tell him
want
how we have
to
Brandon in
come
place to
in
follow
and
up with
go
you every
against
single
what's
week so you know what's going on. We're not like the other guys you've dealt with.
purchase.
We're very
Yeah.
serious about this. You just went full time into this shit. This is all you do. Say it
Right.
like that.
Glenn, here before you go, here's what I can promise you. I've been doing this full time for the last few years. I know you had a bad experience with a few bad apples in the game. I have a transaction coordinator who's going to be giving you an update every week. We're here to get this done, and it doesn't do me any good to lock you up in a contract and waste your time and spend my money, resources, and spend my company's time and everybody on payroll. It just doesn't do me any good. I don't make any money for holding you up in a contract. So at the end of the day, I'm going to keep you updated with whatever is going on with the property, and I'm going to make sure the communication's clear. So there's no hiccups or there's nothing that you're unaware of or
We're not running
uncertain
away from
about.
you.
Yeah, that's not the case. We're not running away here. Glenn, I really want to get this done for you, brother. Like I can promise you that I'm going to get it done if everything you told us matches. As long as there's no hole in the roof, we're good to go on this. I promise you. So if you want to just initial and get everything buttoned up, and we can open up title tomorrow and get this started for you, and we can get the ball rolling, so you can move on to your next chapter.
The least stressful process you've had to fucking deal with.
We'll make this the most less stressful process that you ever dealt with? The most smoothest and seamless sale for you, brother.
I would have said the fucking head deal. Just put a little emotion in that shit.
Glenn, so what's gonna change? What's gonna change for us to get this done? I just want to see if I can bend anything, and go fight for you. I don't want to lose my job, but I want to see if I can go fight and bend any corners for you and see if I can do anything.
Well, I'm ill.
Okay.
So I need money to move up here.
Okay. How much do you need?
Now listen to me. So, purchase contingent upon all of you.
Yeah.
If you don't buy this place, the only way to buy this place, I'm not going to go over this again. That's
Okay.
just last time. If you look at, if you can bend anything, this is how it has to bend.
Okay.
The largest distance of me that decide to say that I try to get out of the way.
Okay. I hear you. Well, Glenn, how much are you looking to get up front? Glenn, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. I was just curious. You said you wanted money up front. How much do you want up front?
Trying to sell the place. I said,
Right.
all brought up in a small telephone conversation.
I see.
I'm sick.
Oh.
I'm sick. I'm not saying I'm sick. It's not because I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm sick. I'm fucking sick having to deal with you. Hell, I mean, I don't want to. You want to buy it? Buy it.
Right.
I want to buy it, but I got to sign the contract to buy it, brother.
Your decisions.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
The
know.
only way I could buy it is if we sign the contract.
Yeah.
I don't need to know them until I'm signing a fucking piece of paper, really.
Right.
That I'm looking at that I can sign, and then
I want to buy this, Glenn.
I mean, we're not hypothetically speaking about you purchasing this place. We can.
Right. Okay. I understand. I mean, Glenn, I just don't want you going through around the same circle, because if I'm being honest with you, any investor that wants to buy this is going to have an inspection period just so they can protect themselves. There's no investor that's going to come out with a brief of, money, a briefcase of money, and just, bring the money to the table and just close on it. If I'm being honest, I want to get this done as soon as possible and help you out.
Protect your investors. We're ready to make this guy an offer.
Right. I mean, that's what I want to do.
Another purchase agreement contingent. I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm just not interested in fucking being on hold and my property tied up in the contract when I'm taking.
Yeah, this is he's like tap out.
A hole in the roof, a hole in the driveway, or a hole in the yard.
Yeah.
Come out and look.
I hear you, Glenn. Let me ask you this, brother. Yeah, in all honesty, let me ask you this, Glenn. In all honesty, how many contracts did you have on this? You know, I'm just trying to figure out what's going wrong here, so I can be the problem solver and help you out today.
How many what?
How many contracts did you have on this previously?
When I first got sick, I talked to a guy and he sent me paperwork. I didn't. Then he wanted me to sign it for him. I said, I'll sign that paper if you commit to me what you want. You give me some much money.
Right. I hear you.
We went back and forth. He said, well, that's how it works. I said, that's how it works in this deal. We're not going to get a deal.
Okay.
You're never going to get this house from me. Fuck you.
Okay. I got you, good. Well, let me ask you.
It was only like $500, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, really? You got to blow your deal over $500? You're just fucking stupid. I don't care if you drag me to court. Judge said, whatever it says, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not the normal guy that you're doing business with. I'm sick, and I'm dumping this fucking place. Somebody's going to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be drug around and tricked. Oh, well, you know.
Right. No, I hear you. So you had one contract. But they never performed. Were they at 125?
Do what?
Were they at 125? Your original asking price? Or?
I can't even remember what it was.
Right. When was that one? Like recently?
I purchased this place and I wasn't even maybe.
Okay. I see.
I got sick, so it was probably January, maybe. December, maybe January last year.
I hear you.
This year.
Yeah. I mean, Glenn, if I'm being honest, you know, I want to get a deal done today, but I just don't know if it's going to happen just because, you know, I'm trying to do everything, you know, through the title company. Because at the end of the day, you know, we never sent earnest money in my 5 years of doing this. We never sent earnest money to any seller. We usually hold that with the title company. And, you know, just to make sure everything goes good with the inspection. You know, I'm not here to screw you over. Like I said, I'm here to get this done the right way. But at the same time, you know, we just have to protect ourselves.
Let me be the last one you ever have to deal with on this property.
I've been a buyer before.
Correct.
I mean, I'll remember.
Yeah, let me be the last one you ever speak to. We can
on this property. On this property, not in general. God damn.
Yeah, that sounded pretty morbid.
Right.
Let me be the last one that ties this property up.
Full-time living.
Close on this.
5 properties all over the country. I'm ready to get this done for you. It just has to be done the right way, just to, you know, protect ourselves, protect you, make sure the title's clear. We have no problem with, you know, earnest money or anything like that. It's just everything needs to go through a title company just so they facilitate the transaction, make sure everything is smooth. So you know, Glenn, I know you want to sell this, and I know you want to get out of here. I just think the only way for anybody to ever do this would be through a title company. But if you think otherwise, you know, I have nothing to say to argue about that. You know, I'm just trying to tell you how it is and how anybody would do it. And I wish I can bend corners, but I just can't.
Well, a serious buyer, if I was in that building, I'd have be able to stay here. I'm gonna buy this property. Sure, just amount of money to you.
Dude, look, I know you've been through this 1,000 times, dude. Just sign the fucking contract. Let me help you.
How the fuck would you, even though
Gotta be open to receiving. Gotta be open.
that would be the way they'll do it, that's fine. I'm not interested in that.
Okay. So what's
I'm not going to sign nothing. The number on the paper is agreeable to me. And when we sign it, then it's going to be a done deal. No bullshit. No, well, inspection, maybe it's a hole in this, you know.
So what's the solution? I mean, if you don't sell this today, are you just going to keep going through this loop, call after call, or what's the?
No, I'm not interested in fucking dealing with buying and selling a house.
Okay. Well, Glenn, you know, I don't want to hold you up too long. You know, I mean, I guess I'll just look for my next house down the block. You know, I appreciate you. Have a great day.
I would always end with like, dude, if anything ever changes, I'm here. I know we could get this done for you, but you gotta. I know you've been screwed over so many times. You feel like you can't trust anybody. You're gonna have to do it one last time, brother. It's the only way to get this thing done.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I did everything I could, bro. But yeah, no, that was a good point. Appreciate
the panelist
you.
closer has to say something. Let's hear him.
Well done, Rita. You did try. I mean, you pushed and pushed and pushed. I feel like you made a lot of attempts to overcome the objections he was putting up. Oftentimes it's going to work. Sometimes people are just unreasonable, bro. And like you did what you were supposed to do. He is, and he's burned and he's torched. And arguably that's one of the hardest objections for people who are wholesaling the right way to overcome is like, listen, I've signed 3 contracts in the last 6 months and everybody fucked me. I don't want to sign your contract. It's like, listen, bro, I get it. I'm not, but like, how do you convince a person that I ain't going to fuck you? You know, it's not always easy, but agree with Joey, but I think you did a good job, bro.
Yeah.
This is like the rare occasion, Jordan, where I would, if you are accredited, are accredited with the Better Business Bureau. This is where you do like put that freaking rubber stamp on it. It's like, hey, I don't know who you were dealing with, but we're not going to ruin our entire reputation in general, let alone starting here with your property. We're accredited. We do this nationwide. You know, we got the A rating. We're legitimate. We do 30 properties a month. We do this every single day. Why would we ruin our entire reputation starting now? Right? So that's when you can really throw that on there. And sometimes it does push, that makes sense. Like you can nudge them, but just like the guy you spoke to, Jordan, certain people are just so hard-headed that it's just
the
like
guy I was talking to too.
Nothing.
We all had one today. Like literally the problem of today is the price works, but they just don't want to do a contract.
Yeah.
That was like
good luck selling your property.
Well, except for Jordan's problem. Jordan's was an unreasonable price still, but mine and Rita's was the exact same situation. I think you handled it pretty good, Rita. I think the only critique I could say is sometimes you say like canned things, like I just want to make this a win-win for us. Try to like just be you. You don't when me and you talk and we're just talking like boys. You're not like Joey. I want this to be a win-win for us, right? Like you take the business hat off and just put on the you hat, and that's going to make the biggest difference.
Okay.
Yeah, like sometimes when you talk to people, like especially if they're that stubborn, I'm just like, come on, like come on, laugh. Let's just get this done. What are we doing here, right?
Put your personality in it.
Yeah, like just throw like, what are we doing here? Like, let's just do this. Let's do the thing. Let's get it done. You want this? We're looking for our next property. We agreed on price. What are we doing here? Right?
Dare
Yeah.
you to call him back and say, "Hey, listen, bro, what are we doing here? Just sign the sign the
Yeah.
contract, bro."
So, and sometimes people need that, like, like that fun
I call
friend
him
that
tomorrow.
answers, the fun friend that enters the room when like a couple people are arguing, and they're like, "What are you doing? What are you doing here?" Right? Sometimes you got to throw that shit out there, and it brings everybody's. Joey's laughing, but it
Right.
brings everybody's spirits up when they're kind of at a low energy, right?
Yeah. Humor
So,
sometimes.
yeah, bring in some humor. Like what are we doing? Like, just wasting time. Let's do the thing.
Yeah.
There are ways to get like right past the edge, but I think the people we had on the phone today, dude, it's just like you're just dealing with someone with really thick skull.
Right.
There, boo boo. But all things considered, well done, Rita. Out here
100%.
Appreciate it.
on the live, doing the damn thing.
Showing us how it's done.
Yes,
Right.
sir. The only one who sent a contract out today, so we got to
That's
catch up.
outstanding.
Hey,
That's
check the chat that's private, will you? Tell me why I can't do it.
Wait,
So this is
what?
the lady I spoke to. First property did not work, but she goes, "Let me give you 3 more." And I was like, okay. She's got DSCRs that suck or hard money loans that suck on all these. She's like, listen, give me $20K above what I owe. Sold. Haven't looked at the other 2. This one, cash comp, I found one 148K MLS cash sale, right? She wants 130. I'm thinking 120. ARV looking like 210.
This
It's
one on
pretty
Denison?
turnkey. Yeah, needs cosmetic upgrades, but no majors need attention. It just got appraised in 2023 at 140. She said she'll take 130. I want to hit her at 120, but I need you to tell me why I shouldn't.
How many units?
It is 3 units. It's a triplex. Wow, triplex? It's a
Triplex.
2-1,
It's
a
a
2-1,
triplex.
and a 1-1. It's a triplex, y'all.
So
Isn't it funny where you say triplets for kids?
Yeah.
Why do we say triplex? Isn't that weird?
Dude, because
Should
English
be a
is
triplex.
stupid.
English is not the smartest language.
No.
But Spanish is pretty crazy either. I watched a video today that was like, how do you say how? How do you say
Oh
I
my God.
ate? How do you say
Como,
it's like,
come,
how do you say this? It's
come.
como, comes, como. And I'm like, holy shit, what?
Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it does go like that. It does.
So
it is
you're
very simple like that.
you're kind of going in, Jordan. You're wondering why
Well-
you shouldn't offer 120 and just go with the 130.
No, I'm thinking I'm gonna call her and hit her at 120. And I know I feel good in my comps, but I like having you guys here. I like doing this because I get to throw it at you and you can tell me if I'm high.
There's
I'm
one
not.
listed for 135 that hasn't sold. That's been up for 152 days.
Condition and size. Is it a triplex?
Decent condition. Triplex as well, or this might be
Okay.
a duplex. Duplex.
Similar square footage though.
Yeah, similar square footage, but that's a duplex, and there's a triplex for 180. And then if I look at what's sold in terms of triplexes in this area, 135. Multifamily.
One at 148.
195.
One at 206.
This is my thing, really quick.
Tell me.
She's in a shitty DSCR, right? At 120,
Yeah.
110, whatever.
Yes, 110.
Why is someone else going to get a DSCR 120, 130 then?
What if they don't? What if they come in, buy a cash, flip it?
Is that the reality, though?
Why not?
Where would they flip it at?
What price?
Yeah.
210.
What's
Spend
sold for
20K
210?
on cosmetic upgrades. There's one at 3594 West 49th Street, sold at 206. It's a 4.2.
Are you in this
1950
neighborhood,
square
though?
feet. Yeah. It's the first comp on the list. It's literally right there. Hold on.
Which
It's
Are you
right
on Zillow,
up.
though? Where are you at? You're
Which
on
I'm on
Prop
property?
PropStream.
How much
you
did you say it sold for?
206.
26.
That's 3594 West, and it's smaller. It's probably a duplex. And then on Brick, I'm seeing one 5-bed, 2-bath, 2,100 square feet, 1,900 build, sold at 228. I mean, that was on the market for a god awful amount of days, but it did sell there. So I'm using the 206 comp on Brick. I'm using a 195 comp on Brick, and then I threw that 228 comp on Brick to put me right about 210.
So you take
So-
out all the square footages. I'm gonna just share Zillow because I don't give a fuck anymore.
Can we share screens on this? I didn't even know if we could do that.
You could.
Y'all can see my screen.
Dude, why are we doing this? What are we talking about? This is fire.
So this is the neighborhood, right?
Yeah. Let me go full screen so I can see this better. Yeah.
Because I have so many comps, should I stay in or should I go out?
You should stay in.
Yes. How many here have sold for 200K?
None. But why isn't the one comp that I'm seeing showing up?
How far back was it?
I typically
I'm 12 months
You're
back.
looking 12. What the fuck?
And I'm
Hold on,
only
hold
under
on.
multis right now.
This one sold in July.
If I go
And I'm
houses
only
as
looking
well.
at multis as well on PropStream, 3594 West 49th Street. Look, 49th Street is right there.
West 49th, right here.
Yeah, it is literally halfway up that street. Subject property is right at the beginning of 49th Street.
Is it this one?
No.
What's the number?
3594 West 49th Street. $206.81. Now let's see this. Oh yeah. Because we're right here. No, we're literally right where 49th Street starts, south of where that is on the map. It's like we're right at Denison and West 49th.
You're right here. Now let's look at this. You're saying 20K rehab, right?
Just estimated, quick.
What did that one sell for?
206.
I did sell for 206. I don't know why I already have 206 in here.
Yeah, that's weird. It's exactly in there.
It was meant to be.
You want to lock it up for 120? So we'd have to sell 130?
That's contract price to seller. You put 130. It would be.
I mean, someone could buy it technically and make it. Yeah, make a little. You can make a 10K spread on a wholesale.
Wait, who, me?
Yeah, no, not you, bro. You fucking sell it to somebody. They make it. If you make 10, I'm saying you make a 10K spread. They would make a 30K spread.
Got you. And they do a wholesale. Why the fuck wouldn't I just do a wholesale? Huh?
I was gonna say, yeah, you just get a.
Or novate it.
You need to bring 10% down to do a wholesale, and they'll pay for everything else.
Or novate it.
I'm open to either, but we're thinking 120 is not absurd.
Normally, I'm judging Cleveland very hard. The comps are clearly strong in this area. I think 120 would be a fair offer.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, there's one that sold for 135 that was smaller. So yeah, 120 should be fine. It was a multi and it needed work.
Start at 110. The sizzle on that.
You won't start at 110.
When you think I'm scared, I'll start at 90.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, no, we'll hit her at 110.
Let's cut it, bro.
Yeah, that's fired up. I'm gonna check out our other two properties then. If that one's looking nice, it kind of scares me though. Cleveland's one of the markets I'm considering scooping up rentals in that are turnkey for Section 8, but it seems like she's getting into bad DSCRs over here.
All right, I'm going to call a buyer that's interested in one of our deals that said that we have structural damage on a fucking turnkey condo.
On a condo, HOA? I mean, yeah, that's probably highly unlikely.
Like, I'm pretty sure if there was, the HOA would handle it.
Yeah, this lady's fucked on this property, bro.
I just got a buyer offer in before for 145, all cash, close in 3 days. Like it's out of his bank account cash. Close in 3 days, pay all closing costs for that one I locked up at 111.
gone, bro.
30, 33, 5 when it's all said and done. With that could be a good assignment right there.
That's fine.
Accept it. What are we waiting for?
Hell yeah.
I'm waiting for a landlord that has a property 2 doors down to walk it. He's going to walk it momentarily. He might offer even more. Trying to get 40K on this. 40K would be nice.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Do it. Jordan.
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Do it.
Do what?
You know.
Make the offer?
No, make the noise.
Which noise? Oh, wait.
That fucking noise.
That wasn't me, bro. I think
you got to start doing it on command, bro. Like, fuck.
my kid back there.
Hi, this guy didn't fucking answer. Let me text Pluto.
Oh, Poha, it literally is. Was that one we just checked? East Cleveland, Denison.
Yeah.
That was East Cleveland, my brother. But I got 2 more from this lady. I'm about to underwrite them right now. I'll let you know. They're both multifamily as well. If they're not in East Cleveland, I'll send them to
So
you.
East Cleveland is a shitty side then, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. No, it's West Cleveland. Somebody wrote a fucking map for us once.
Oh, word.
I'm going to break the news to this lady that we're probably going to have to short
Do
sell
the
it.
noise on a call, Jordan, is crazy. Listen, I'll do it next time I get a
Hey, Joe, sorry about that. So I spoke with her. I mean, she'd be willing to work with us a little bit, but the reality of it is we're probably going to have to do a short sale process on this with the lender. The lender is a second position lien, not Joe or not I can't think of her name. Not Linda. So basically, like, she technically could get all of her loan, and then the lender has to take the haircut because the lender's on the second position. Like, you always have to pay the first position out first.
Right. But was she willing to lower it down a little bit or no?
Yeah, like maybe like 10 or 20 grand we could get her down, but not like.
Is that what she's?
I would need it 70 grand down to just do it straight with her.
What'd she say now?
Yeah, like I told her 70 and she was like, look, I mean, I just can't take that big of a haircut on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then do you guys do the short sale or do I need to do it?
I have a specialist that I'm already called. He has one of his friends that I'm waiting to call me right now that does creative type of stuff in your area. So I'm going to get on a phone with them first. And then if they can't do it that way, I'm going back to my guy and we're short selling it.
So you guys want it to sell, just so the short sale will stop the foreclosure.
Yeah, if we go to the bank and initiate a short sale, absolutely. We literally had but there's no foreclosure date set yet, right?
No, nothing.
Yeah, so we're good then, regardless. But yes, we had one that we did have a foreclosure date set yet, and then we went to the bank, negotiated the short sale, and we're getting it. It's actually almost done through the process now of getting purchased.
Is it hard to do? I've never done this before. So is a short sale, is it hard to do or no?
It's not impossible to do because in your situation specifically, the house is not worth what the loan is due on it. So this is like a clear-cut short sale. You know what I mean? Like it's probably after even taking a deeper dive on it, I said 270, 280. It's probably worth like 200 to 230 because there's houses that are listed on the market for 250 that are brand new builds.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will handle it all for me. I don't need to do anything. I'm just trying to understand. Like,
Just work with us. Like I just might need you to sign some documents and work with our realtors and everything on it, but that's about it.
That's fine. I'm still not going to hire because I'm actually on my way back.
Wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
I'm actually on my way back to Florida right now because I was in Tennessee. I'll be back in like 5 hours back to Port Charlotte, and I was going to hire an attorney, but I won't do that if I'm going to work with you guys. Do you guys talk to the bank? I don't even need to talk to them.
I have my specialist deal with the bank in the whole nine.
Do they ever deny it, or they usually say yes?
There's a possibility of them denying it, but the only reason they would deny it is if the house isn't worth that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they'll send down their people and be like, yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, we would do. It's not even their people. It usually has to be an independent appraiser. Like I'm not a short sale specialist. Like I usually bow out on these deals, but I'm going to probably refer it to my team, have them work it, and then let them handle the entire process for you.
Okay. How long does it usually take?
3 to 6 months, depending on the deal.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's yours. I will stand still. And then I did ask my mortgage for the short sale package, but I go through ShorePoint. They do not. They're like the dumbest idiots I've ever dealt with in my life. You know, you call them and they're like, "Oh, that's not my department." "Oh, yes, I'll send it out." So it's like I'm kind of talking with. I think once you have a lawyer or a real estate agent on it, then they'll move.
Yeah, 100%. When it's just you trying to deal with it, sometimes for whatever reason they don't do it. So it's not Figure Lending LLC that has it?
No, I think they still own it, but ShellPoint deals with it all.
Okay, because I see Figure Lending LLC on it.
Yeah, but ShorePoint deals with it.
Okay, they probably sold it to ShorePoint then or something. Okay. So we're gonna. I'm basically just waiting back on my people to get back to me. So give me another day or two, I'd say, at least by Monday, the latest. I'm definitely going to give you a call back. If you have any questions, call me. I'm here. But we'll figure out a way, one way or another, to get this figured out for you.
All right, so you definitely want it. That's the problem. Don't waste my time with anybody else.
Yeah, no, we should be able to get this done for you. And if we can't in the next couple of days, I will tell you immediately. Like, I'm not here to hold you up.
All right, sounds good. I'm sure you guys can. I don't think, like you said, I don't even think Linda knew that we took a HELOC loan out on the house. Did you tell her we did?
Yeah, she knew that there was the other loan and everything, and she was like, "Really? There's another loan on it? That's not good." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, we're in a short sale situation now, so we got to figure this out." She is willing to work, but no, she was extremely nice. Yeah, like she's a really good person. I just think it's just like technically, she has to get paid out first. So like, it's really the lender. They should have never lended you that loan for that much on top of what was already owed on it. That's the issue.
Right. I can't get in any trouble for them lending me that.
No. They're the fiduciary. They're the bank. You're not the bank. So they have to kind of like, this was their fault for approving this loan.
Right. But did Linda, because we have it all like set up through, like she's the bank for us. She's the first lender.
Yeah.
We didn't need to get her permission to take the HELOC loan out. We didn't need any of her permission or anything.
No, because you put a second position lien. Like you never need the banks. At least, I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure you don't need the bank's permission to put a secondary loan on the property. It's just, this is why there's positions and loans. You know what I mean? Like if this goes into a foreclosure situation, Linda gets paid out first because she had the first position. Then the bank gets paid out whatever they can get. Like sometimes they might have to take a big haircut on this for making this loan.
Right, and that's the reason why, I was surprised I didn't have to call her. But because the way we had it set up, like all the taxes, everything's in all my name.
Got it.
There's no Linda's. The only thing that shows, does Linda even show up on there or no?
Yeah, no, she does, but she's just a lien holder.
Yeah, so I'm allowed to take loans out on the house. Like if I wanted to, I probably could take another loan on it if I wanted. Except I would.
Yeah. I don't know. At this point, they probably wouldn't let you do it because they'd be like, okay, now there's no equity. You can't use the house as collateral anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know where it was 2023. You took out the other one.
Yeah.
So they were probably still hot off the COVID rush and thinking that things were appraising for higher. That's probably what it was.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think Linda knew about the second mortgage or the second lien. Because everybody said that take out a HELOC loan on that. It's like so. I listened and took the HELOC loan. Again, I don't know much about any of that shit. So, but I took the equity out because we had to fix some stuff from the hurricanes and stuff like that. That's why we took out a big loan.
No, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Yeah, no, you're good on your end. It's just figuring out how to get you out from under this now.
Right. So, all right. Well, I'll be waiting on your phone call, and then I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. I'll let you know once I get more news, and I will keep you posted.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks, Troy. You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Rita's back. All right, let's do a little soapbox, boys.
Rita, you want to start?
Yeah, I think Rita starts today. Shit. Rita.
Earth to Rita.
He's smoking that New York pack today.
He's smoking that mom. That.
One sec, bro. One sec.
Uno momento.
Let me see. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
You know, again.
No, one sec, bro. Let me get this.
Gone.
He said, "Nah, no soapbox."
Stage left. Yeah, fuck this.
What's the thing in the plays where they have like the hook? They just yank you out. He got the hook, guys. Usually we try to give it to Jordan, but
that's funny.
Jordan, it's all love. Come on.
Oh, don't I know it, brother? We just having fun.
Soapbox. What do we got?
You can do it.
Yeah, great. That was really good.
You still waiting on Rita or what?
I was gonna give him a minute. Let me text him. Let's see if he's coming back.
Oh, this one's not gonna pull up. Phone me. Ooh,
Something tells me he's coming back.
Let's see this one.
There we go. You see what I mean? You see what I
Hey,
mean?
bro. I had some technical difficulties, bro. First time here.
You're good. You're good. We'll get it through. So what you got, Rita? It's your soapbox time.
So soapbox, pretty much keep grinding, keep pushing through the hurdles. You know, first time here. You know, got some gems from the big dogs. Ross, Salt Lake closer, shirtless closer. You can't forget the champion. But yeah, just keep grinding and keep pushing through the hurdles. Be grateful.
Fuck.
I love it, bro. I love it. I got you next because I want to follow up to what Rita said. Put yourself out there, man. Get the fuck out of your comfort zone. Do it today. Do it immediately. Rita, shout out to you, my brother. First time on the live. Listen, first time Joey got me onto a live, I think I sweat through my shirt, and I don't sweat a lot, bro. I don't. It was so far outside of my comfort zone. It felt crazy. I was a little scared. I ain't even going front. I ain't even going to try to play it. I was nervous as hell. But now here we are today. I get excited to hop on these lives now. I have a great time. We move our businesses forward. We're helping each other progress. And all of this is only happening because I had some crazy gringo who said, "Hey, brother, how don't you step out of your comfort zone and do some shit you never done before?" And I'm so grateful for him. And I'm grateful that I took a shot on myself. Mad proud of Rita for getting up here, jumping out of the comfort zone, because what happened today is he experienced some fucking growth. So just get out of it, man. Get out of that zone of comfort. That is where all the growth happens. And if you want to grow, you can't be comfortable while doing it. That's just the end of the story.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. Joey, well, I guess I'm up. that was the silent hint.
No, I mean, I was gonna either take it or let you go. I was like, let's see.
I was waiting. Same here, bro. Fucking car crash right there. All right. So, Rita, first off, I thought you did an excellent job today. So
Thank you, brother.
The improvement that I've seen from when we first started is night and day.
Can you say the story?
Completely unidentifiable closer over here. So congrats to you. Hats off to you for how far you've come in only a couple years. And this is only the beginning. I mean, you're going to be crazy good in 4 or 5 years. Just stick with it. As you said, get through the hurdles. As far as the calls we heard today, this is kind of the biggest takeaway I kind of looked at is get creative. Over the course of time, you're going to get more and more creative on these objections that sound so ridiculous. So ridiculous. They're completely unreasonable. You will get more creative over time. They will get easier because just due to your sheer creativity. Bring a little charm into the conversation. Joey knows best. He's the charmer.
Yeah.
But bring some charm into the conversation.
Yeah.
But taking a look at it for certain sellers, don't get down on yourself. You cannot say the right thing to the wrong seller. And on the flip side, you cannot say the wrong thing, meaning completely fuck everything up. Your words, the script, nonsense, right? Screwing up everything left and right. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right seller who's truly motivated.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts, brother.
Don't be hard on yourself. Just fucking head down like a rhino and just you're gonna get that one means you're probably 2 offers away or 1 offer away from closing.
Right. Nah, appreciate you, brother.
I think the coffin's been opened. We gotta close the door now. All right, let me get into it. Let's get serious faces on for a second here, guys. Show up at everything you fucking do. You guys need to make sure that in everything you are doing, you are fully present. You are fully here. That is the reality of business. And it's hard to do. It's hard to be present in everything we're doing. Like while we're here, we're thinking about eating or other shit going on in our lives. Maybe your bank account isn't where it wants to be. And when you're locked in on this seat, you need to be fully here. You need to be fully with the seller, fully with the call, fully with everything. Even if like me and Jordan sitting here fucking with each other on the background on the calls and the names and everything, like we're still present with what we're doing on the calls. Like when I'm on a call, I'm sitting here chirping Jordan in the background, but he's present with the seller. And that's what it's gonna take to close these people. It's like physically being here with you and making sure I'm fucking listening to everything, having the experience with you the whole 9. Then in everything else you do be present. When you go to the gym, you're at the gym. When you're with your family, you're with your family. When you're taking a shit, you're taking a shit. Like be present in every fucking thing you're doing and stop getting into 20 different things at once because your relationships suffer from it. Your clients suffer from it. You don't do the same quality work. But when you just lock in for a little bit, do 2-3 hours on the phones like we just did and are just fully present in that moment, just fucking getting done what needs to get done. We might have a short sale that we got worked out. Rita got a deal that he sent the contract out to. Jordan has a guy who's negotiating with. Ross just got a fucking deal that he could have signed for $35,000. Like, might even push it up to 40 now. We're present. We're here. We're in our businesses. So that's what it takes. And have some fucking fun in the process. Like, this is why me and Jordan are the children that we are up here. Because it's like, we're just going to be us. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks or cares or feels about it. Have fun while you're doing this shit. When you have fun, you make it fun. You gamify this shit. Like, trust me, if me and Jordan and Ross, every live, we're just up here like, okay, I'm going to call the next seller. Yeah. Hi. Like, I'm not going to fucking enjoy it. I'm not going to sound good. But if I'm fucking laughing before I get on a phone because me and Jordan are fucking with each other, me and Ross are fucking with each other, whatever it is, and then I get on that call and I have that vibration coming out, it's like we're fucking chilling. We're good. That seller kind of wants to hear my voice now. That's why I talked to the lender. I lowballed her at 70 grand. Like, fuck, she owes 140. I literally cut it in half, made that fucking offer, and she was like, yeah, no. And I got the seller with that Rita actually teed up. And maybe, I mean, look, this is a short sale situation. I don't like getting deep into short sales. Like, it's sketchy territory, wholesale and short sales. That's why I don't wholesale them. But maybe we'll get a realtor to send us a little marketing money or some shit. We'll see. But we're going to toss it over to somebody that knows what they're doing, get that done, and move forward from there. So make sure you guys are present in what you're doing. Have fun through the fucking process and keep tuning into these lives. Join the fucking community. Rita's one of our community members. Ross shows up from time to time in that bitch. And fucking Jordan is literally up there every Wednesday coaching the fucking comp calls. So if you guys need some fucking help, come through. Let us help you. Stop, drop your ego. I know it's like, oh, why would I let some shirtless guy coach me? Because I fucking can. That's why. So let's do it, guys. I'll see you guys next week. I mean, I might come up live tomorrow, a little pop-up. I think me and Treston were talking about going live. So if you guys see me, you see me. I'll let the boys know too so we could all hop in. But little pop-ups are going to be happening from time to time. So go have a good weekend if you guys don't see me. And make sure you guys end this week strong and take some time for yourselves. Peace out, y'all.